Hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Today is a Sunday, and we're doing a little bit more Sam and Max. How's it going, everybody? Hope everything is good on you guys' end. Apparently it was the best day ever for Novastar. Interesting. Okay. I wonder what that's about. Well, I'm going to be honest. Yippee! I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit tired today. Mostly because, again, I'm still sort of shifting my way over to a different sleep schedule, and it is disgusting. It's terrible. God, I wish I was like, you know, in my 20s and like capable of like changing my sleep schedule on a dime. But that is unfortunately not something that I can do. You met Joe from Blue's Clues? Oh, that's awesome. Free autograph and even took a picture of your cosplay with his own phone. That's freaking great. Man. You know, it's funny. Like, I grew up with the OG Blue's Clues, if I remember correctly. So, like, you know, I remember Steve. I remember Joe. And then I wasn't around for the other guy, unfortunately. Who is probably perfectly valid, by the way. For the record. But you were Millie from Team Umizoomi. Ah, very nice. Oh, man. The memories. I feel like if I ended up running into Steve from Blue's Clues, my brain would explode. I wonder how many times he's had people, like, sign handy-dandy notebooks. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, so you just walk up to him on a con floor and just be like, can you sign this, please? And he's just like, uh-huh. I see. Dare. There you go. Comic-Con is still happening today. You could go and meet him. Not if... I can't get into a plane and go. All three hosts are there, including the voice actor of... Really? Huh. That's kind of neat. But I haven't... Like, that's one voice actor I haven't really thought about all that much is, like, you know, the voice actor for Blue. Interdast. Well, yeah, unfortunately, I can't just, like, get up and go or anything like that. I don't have a plane ticket. Twitch gives, like, recommended live channels on the side, and one of them is a VTuber playing Okage with 1.3k viewers. OMG. Okage. I'm not 100% on what that is. Can we hear your Blue impression? Good enough. Hopefully it's good enough. Even if this VTuber is popular, that's more than I expect from an Okage stream. I don't know what Okage is. You're going to have to tell me that. Okage Shadow King is a super obscure JRPG that I love. Really? That's kind of cool. I mean, it's really cool that that game is getting a little bit of love, you know, via this this VTuber. You said that they were a VTuber playing Okage. Which VTuber is it? I'm curious. Maybe I recognize the name. It's on the PS2 and has never been remastered, released, no sequels, nothing. Interesting. Kind of reminds me of my friends have got this one game that they are like a massive fan of. It's Legend of Dragoon, and that game is like it's got a very like tight niche fan base. You know, that kind of thing where it's like if you played Legends of Dragoon, and if you find somebody else that you are friends with who played Legends of Dragoon, you are probably going to end up being best friends. Oh. Okie smoky. Anyways, let's move on to Beyond Time and Space, shall we? Here, let me go ahead and turn on the game audio stuff. I've only ever watched one episode of Blue's Clues ever, and it was with Joe. What? Wait, you've only ever watched one episode? And yet, like, the best day of your life was that you got to meet Joe? Man, I watched way too much Blue's Clues. Like, an absolute astounding amount of Blue's Clues. Anyways, let's go ahead and press play over here. All right, so yeah, we're going to be playing episode 4, Chariots of the Dogs. Bosco's vanished from the face of the earth. Literally! When Sam and Max manage to track him down, what they find is so mind-boggling, you'll have to see it to believe it. Can the freelance police set things right, or will life as they know it fall victim to the capricious whims of a THEM? I don't know. And also, am I finally going to figure out who THEM actually are? I know him more for his role as the voice actor of Bot from Team Umizoomi. It's freaking cool that he's still got, like, roles in, kids' television. From Telltale. Right, yeah, Bosco. What the heck happened? Watch out for them. Hey, buddy.
Okay, we're in.
Oh my god. So no point in doing that whole thing.
Control helmets for the first 50 lunatics to come out of hiding.
I've been telling you, little pals. He's just plain vanished.
We'd better look around the joint for clues.
Good plan, Sammo. Guess that's why they call you guys in for the brainy stuff and leave the senseless violence to the likes of me.
I deeply resent that comment, Mr. Paper.
Yeah, Flint. We're gonna have to join together and use every detective skill we know to find Bosco.
This is going to be a lot easier than that, isn't it?
Well, that's a no-go. Any more ideas?
Let me think.
Just blow the place up. Yeah, well, if I were a Bosco, where would I be? Probably behind the counter.
I've always wondered what Bosco keeps hidden back here.
I've always wondered if he's wearing pants back there.
Don't vote for me.
Wow, it's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Whew, I'd kill for a time machine right about now. Of course, I'd kill for just about anything.
Very true, little buddy. Very true. Minecraft story mode, if I'm correct. And his role in Gabby's dollhouse. What was your favorite episode of Blue's Clues? Man. Good question. Let me think back. Because there were a lot of episodes of Blue's Clues. I mean, I think... Oh man, so there was this one episode of Blue's Clues that like was sort of like extra special, and like it was an extra long episode if I remember correctly, and it was an episode where they needed to put on a big play, a big show, and they got like everybody to be involved with it, and I'm trying to remember, one of the characters was like really self-conscious. Man, I remember very little about this episode aside from the vibes. One of the characters was really self-conscious and very nervous about being on stage and all that jazz. And like, for the entirety of the episode, it was basically, teaching them about, just like, getting past your fears and all that stuff. Was it the one where Steve goes to college? No, that was a sad one. That hurt my heart.
This keypad must control the laser grid blocking Bosco's bathroom.
Oh, use it to spell boobies. I love that.
Bosco, lasers, and pushing random buttons are three things that don't go well together, little buddy.
Uh-oh. Sorry, that was my Discord, not yours. Give me a second. I'm going to mute that. My bad. Should I actually sit down and watch Blue's Clues? I don't know what age you are and like, what stage of childhood you might be in. So, who knows? Aw, it's a Moai head.
It's Bosco's My First Moai head toy.
Oh, is it like a Chia Pet? I want it to be a Chia Pet. Okay, so there's a keypad. The code is in my head.
It says, the code is in my head.
We better find it soon then. It must be getting lonely.
Well, I do have the Moai head. Maybe I need to, like, crack this open somehow.
My first Moai head. And hopefully my last.
Why the heck would I own this? I'm gonna be real, I haven't seen Blue's Clues since I was probably like 7 years old, which was almost 25 years ago. No way, 26. I'm sure it holds up. But, like, you know, to a certain extent. I know we live in the era of, like, you know, cell phones and things like that. So, who knows? Who knows what's, you know. I don't expect, like, a kid's show is going to get, like, you know, that outdated that quickly. Come to think of it, like, what would be something that would, like, heavily date Blue's Clues, I wonder? I don't know. There's a lot of, like, you know, translation apps that exist on cell phones. So maybe nowadays you could just be like, hey, Blue, what is it you want to do today? It's like, oh, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, say it again. Oh, you want to go to the park? Sweet. I don't know. Does that date it?
Bosco didn't take any pictures of himself. His camera no doubt thanks him.
Amazing. Okay, watch out for THEM. See, is there finally something in this garbage can?
No Bosco's in here.
Okay.
Bosco? No, different weenie. We already checked the roof. Just a Pigeon AA meeting. Nothing worth mentioning.
No, I want to know about this Pigeon AA meeting. That sounds amazing. If you were a host on Blue's Clue, what would you do? I don't know what I would do. I'd be just as aloof as Steve. Let's be real. I'd probably just be as just like, you know, like a clue. What? A little soft shoe? No, a clue. Clue, you dumbass. Oh, a clue. Right. I'll be impressed when Google Translate adds dog to their supported languages. One day, man. One day.
Our lust for this tangy fruit drink started this whole mess.
Bomb be gone.
Bosco, you in there? I hope not. Or Bosco be gone.
Photo equipment?
No clues here. Just an enlarger. No big thing. It shows you what's inside what's inside.
What's inside what's inside. Also, enlarger. No big thing. Haha.
Are THEM really out there?
Maybe.
No clues here. Hey, Seismo, what's shaking?
Alright, I have a theory as to what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm supposed to use the Moya head on the lasers.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Maybe I need to use the X-ray machine to look inside the head.
All right. Let's have a look at your X-ray, Mr. Moai Head. We'll see what's causing that persistent tinnitus.
Prognosis, Sam?
Either this toy has a tumor the size of an overfed cat, or it's too dark to read it.
Oh, dang it. Okay, then it looks like we need to use the photo equipment on it. Probably.
Nah.
No?
It
Enlarger?
doesn't enlarge X-rays.
Oh, fair enough. Light source, then. Where would be a light source? Oh, there's the X-ray viewer. Maybe I could put it up there, jeez.
It looks like...
Say it?
It looks
It's
like
boobies.
Bosco's as clever as you are at cutting-edge intellectual humor.
You gotta admit, that is pretty funny.
It's boobies, but backwards. I don't understand the stream title. What is Bogos Binted? Bogos Binted? Have you ever seen that meme? It's that one guy who was just like, hey, did you get your photos printed? Bogos Binted? What? Ow! Why? Mapley. Thank you. I was trying to explain a meme. Anyway. Let's type in the funny code word.
You did it, Sammo.
Let's check in the bathroom for more clues.
Hooray! Finally! After all this time, we can finally actually look at the bathroom. We can finally know what horrors lie inside. Maybe it's Bosco. Oh, the terror.
Let's see if there's anything in the bathroom to tell us where Bosco's top-secret bunker is.
His actual
Or maybe
bathroom.
the bathroom is his top-secret bunker.
This is exactly where I'd want to spend an apocalypse.
I sense that something terrible happened here.
Ho, you don't know the half of it.
I haven't. Dang. Wait. That's how you know you're getting old, when you don't know a meme. I don't know. That one's a pretty old one, honestly. I think every day that there's stuff like Urban Dictionary that, like, aside from the occasional really stupid entry to the Urban Dictionary, sometimes Urban Dictionary has saved my life. Because I'll just be like, what is this newfangled thing that the kids just said to me? And then I go and I check it, and I'm just like, oh, it means knickknacks. Got it. What website do you have? Wait, imagine this. Blue, what website do you have up? Why are you on the dark web? Blue needs extra, like, blue highlighter so that, like, you know, she could put more, like, paw prints on things more clearly. And the only way you can get it is through, like, illegal means. Anyway, let's look at the stall door.
Hot toilet wine. Everything Bosco would need to survive for months.
Hey, very nice. Speaking of which, Blue is a girl? Yeah.
Nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley.
Woof. Nippy Valley Woof. For party time or any time.
Some idiot left the cork out, Max. It turned to vinegar.
You finished rigging a model for your friend's birthday? Ooh. I want to take a look at it real quick. Oh, that's adorable! A cat witch. That's so cute. I like it. Oh, very nice. I hope they enjoy it. Bosco's shirts.
Bosco has all his shirts specially treated to block out the thought control rays.
Lest nefarious forces take control of his nipples.
Oh, dear God. No, nobody wants to take control of the nips.
Bosco's been ordering nothing but baking soda and paper
Is
mache.
what? Welcome to Sam and Max. That kind of shit just happens. Also, why is it that, like, we've had 2 streams, like, in a row that have, like, focus on specific stuff involved with nipples? I think I need to ask this game some questions.
The Bosco Tech Drain Liberator 6000. I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Not after seeing what it did to that sludgy delivery guy.
The sound alone still haunts my nightmares.
Woo. Keep forgetting how unhinged Sam and Max can be. Specifically Max, he's a gremlin. I love him. He's so great. Okay. There's a bunch extra Benang sitting over there. Oh, Blue versus Bluey? Dude, don't make them fight. Nobody wants that. Nobody wins in that situation.
Keep looking for clues, Max.
I'm on the case.
Wait. There's a drain over there. There's the urinal. Mop bucket. If you explode it, they will come. If you explode it.
If you explode it, they will come.
And if it's brown, flush it down.
Yeah. Is Max solving Blue's Clues? I haven't seen a single paw print yet, so I'm going to say no.
Urinals. Such a crude and barbaric means of bladder relief.
Says the guy who uses the fire hydrant.
I would clean up in here, but I don't want to disturb any evidence.
Ever done a 5th grade science fair project? No, but I get the idea of what you mean. Not big enough. Bigger. Oh, hey, we're getting back into the science of volcanoes and making them erupt. Alrighty. Unfinished volcanoes. And also all the disguises, too.
Bosco's disguises, each more offensively ludicrous than the last.
I don't know. I think they're great.
Bosco's high-tech, 100% convincing disguise kit.
So, which kit was he using last year, then?
Imagine if Max is a distant relative of Blue. I can't see it because Blue seems to be a lot more calm and reasonable.
Bosco keeps plenty of baking soda on hand to keep the bathroom fresh.
Okay, so we got some baking soda. Vinegar. Where do we got would the wine basically count as vinegar? Let me see. Oh, yeah, it is literally just vinegar. Okay, fair enough. Rabbits and dogs are not related. Well, I mean, you know, distant relative could also mean, like, cousin, maybe? And who knows what, you know, what happens in the wild. Alright. Baking soda plus vinegar equal eruption. I have the suspicion that I'm going to try and explode the toilet.
Not happening.
No. You want me to add the baking soda first? Probably not.
No way.
Okay. Well, then what about the sink? Maybe I gotta do this with the sink. You know, because it's literally right there. And, you know. Let's add the baking soda. Very nice. Oh, hey, look, a towel.
There's no way I'm touching that towel. Not after all the people who've been using it.
But Bosco and I are the only ones who ever come back here.
Exactly.
Man, this kind of towel specifically is like the most germ-riddled piece of garbage you could possibly find. Like, oh. Hey, I was wondering if you got those photos printed. There it is! I told you I'm not crazy! Oh, Maple Leaf found a fan art of Blue and Bluey. Oh! Wallace Colors 2022. Okay, hold on a second. This must be put on the screen just for precious sake. Oh my gosh, Wallace Colors. You have just made like a ton of people's dreams come true. That's freaking adorable. Yeah, that's what would happen. Not Blue and Bluey would not fight. They would be friends. They would be good friends. That's adorable. Thanks for sharing, Mapley. I appreciate it. Bogus minted. All right, let me close out of that over here. All right. So I guess now I take the vinegar and I pour it in here.
It's like I'm always telling you, Sam. We need a much bigger explosion.
This time, you might be right, Max.
How would one make an explosion bigger? Industrial-sized baking soda? Get out of the way. This area is so cramped. No.
Keep looking for clues, Max.
I'm on the case.
The host shouldn't fight either.
It's an industrial-sized barrel of baking soda.
Well, I mean...
I don't know how to open the barrel.
Oh. Okay. I didn't say no. He was just like, I don't know how to do that. Could you possibly open it up with a mop? Good question. Bosco's... What's in the wastebasket?
It's empty.
Dang it.
Bosco's been ordering nothing but baking soda and paper mache.
Great. Is there really nothing I can do with this?
Drain Liberator 6000. I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
You have something that can open it, or at least put an opening in it. Uh-huh. Okay, I do. Oh, fair.
What was that for, Sam?
That barrel was looking at me funny.
Thank you for the tip. Well, this is going to be funny. I just stick the whole bottle in. Oh!
And the school board said our cases had no educational merit.
Do it again! Do it again! What's that noise?
Ooh, them. T-H-E.
They've come for us, Max. It's T-H-E-M.
Good! About time we found out who's responsible for this travesty.
Yahoo! We're off to space! Goodbye to this shitty planet. Chariots of the dogs! Oh boy. This should be fun. Never forget that you have a gun. Just shoot everything. Come on, bottle. There we go. Hey, Pink. How's it going? Sam and Max. Yay. Anyways, how's this gonna go? And who is the alien in the ship?
Hey, guys.
What the heck happened?
Look, I can explain.
Did you get a haircut, Bosco? There's something different.
Finally see a doctor about that, personal problem?
You guys done?
Yeah, that's all we got.
Good. Now shut up and help me.
What seems to be the problem, Bessie?
That elevator over there, it's horrible. I went inside looking for THEM, but when I got out, I saw my mother. Oh, it gets worse. I ran out of there fast as I could, and when I came out, I was like this. You gotta fix it, guys.
There's nothing I can do about that. What in the heck? Oh, you got a cold yesterday? Oh, that sucks. I hope you feel better soon, Pink. Anyway. Okay. What are you doing here? Where are we? Ow. Volcanoes, explain. Why? What have I done? Okay. That's fine. Sure. That's it? We're done? You know how to send photos? I specifically have got, like, you know, stuff related to links blocked in chat. Unless you've got VIP access. Specifically just to make sure that you don't, like, end up... Well, like, I've had some run-ins in the past with bots that come in here and we're just like, you want to get more followers? Hey, follow this link and you can get a whole bunch of followers by paying money. And he's just like, no, go away. So, and I need that up nowadays, specifically because I've actually opened up my my DMs for, like, allowing for, you know, a little less verified messages to come through. Like, at one point, I was actually doing a really good job of blocking those because I was blocking anybody that didn't have a verified phone number and email address. And I turned off the phone number part because I was just like, oh, whatever. Verified email is just fine. Apparently, that is just enough that they can slip through. I highly recommend SiriBot. It is a Twitch bot you can add to your chat. It's very good at detective and auto-banning spam accounts. Interesting. SiriBot. Yeah, I should use this one button that I have sitting on my my thing here, the marker button. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a little marker button thing, just so that I can kind of remember that, like, hey, you got this particular thing that Z-Cell said about SiriBot. But anyway, okay, yeah, marking that for later. We'll see how that works. I could send them on Discord, and if so, which chat? I would say the image share chat if you're trying to share an image. Detecting, not detective. Oh. Got the point across. All right, let's see. All right, Bosco, what are you doing here?
What are you doing on an alien spaceship?
I got tired of being scared of THEM. I finally said, bring them on! I built this device that lets me predict where they were gonna show up next. Then I let them come on and take me.
So, did you get udders, or are you a boy cow?
That's none of our business, Max. What happened next, Bosco?
I used the device on myself, you know, to test it. After that, it's all a blur.
Okay.
Where's this THEM detector device you were talking about?
I don't know. I must have lost it in that elevator after I got turned into this thing.
Cow. You are a straight-up cow.
What is this place, Bosco?
You guys still don't get it? This is it! The center of the entire operation of THEM!
Kinda sparse for the headquarters of a sinister cabal bent on world domination.
You don't need much room when you can go anywhere you want through time and space.
That's impressive. And there we go. Where are the aliens?
The place seems pretty empty. Where are THEY hanging out?
I don't know, but you can bet they're around here somewhere. Just waiting to probe us and turn us all into freakish animal-human hybrids.
Bosco, Sam is standing right here.
How dare you? I mean, God, what if we did get turned into humans? That would be haunting as heck. You sent them if I want to see? Hello. Let me open up Discord over on this computer. It gets confusing having like a couple of different computers running at once. Do. Oh, very nice. Yay! And I am assuming that is probably the bot character that you were talking about. God, what a busy day. God, that sounds like that was a very fun day. You're right, best day of your life. Quick question: why does why does Bowser's World theme from Mario 3D World go so hard? Mario 3D World. I think I remember that theme, and I remember it going like particularly hard. So you're correct. Isn't that one that goes like do 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 ba da ba ba da bow ba da 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 ba? It's good. It's very jazzy. All right. Talk about volcanoes. Why the heck is that such like a focal point?
What's with all the volcanoes back in your store?
Guys, try to keep up. Haven't you figured anything out yet? The volcano is what summons the spaceship, fools!
Sam, is it my imagination, or are we being scolded by the guy who's half cow?
Okay.
Don't go anywhere, Bosco.
And now where am I gonna go looking like this? Help me get back to normal, guys.
Normal? We'll get you back the way you were before, but we're not promising more than that.
Yeah, Bosco being normal kind of haunts my soul. Ooh, captain's log.
Appears to be made of the finest leather from only the
4, 6
finest in mutilated cattle.
Don't joke about that.
Not a natural singer, but he has the best singing performance I have ever heard on the show. Really? Well, you can be untrained, and you can, alien device. Central device. I wonder what all these funny little doohickeys even do. Oh, God, this is just reminding me of, like, Halo. Just a little bit. Another alien device. There's the elevator.
There appears to be an 18% loss of efficiency in the starboard tachyon pulse perambulator. It'd take me 4 days to fix.
You have 30 seconds.
The fudge you just say?
Boo!
What did you say?
Moo!
Either we've seen a huge spike in theta wave radiation off the port bow, or I have no idea how to read this thing.
Amazing. An exit door? What, wasn't this an exit door? I mean, it's a tractor beam, but anyway.
Bosco's oppressors could spring out of there any moment, ray guns blazing.
Oh, dear. I don't know what these aliens look like. Maybe they look like Snabs. Yay. Actually, wait. No, never mind. Oh, God, no.
Hey, Max, what do you think this thing is?
Calibrating. Complete. I now have mastered your primitive but no less valid language. Please choose from the following topics of conversation.
That's a lot of chickens. Look at all these chickens. 10 system identification, 20 owner identification, 30 obvious query, 40 elevator usage. Owie! Gosh darn it. Hey, look at all the cake.
Who are you?
I am this craft's artificial intelligence. I supervise the operations of this craft and the activities of its crew.
Where's the crew?
They are currently occupied with the craft's primary mission. They will arrive shortly to detain you for your own safety.
What happened to Bosco?
The intruder made unsanctioned use of the time shuttle.
Okay. Jeez.
How do we use that elevator?
Simply choose a destination. Additional destinations can be opened using convenient pre-printed time cards.
Hey, that is convenient. Again, so much snab. And also pride. Much pride. Okay. System settings. System settings, print time cards.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style most appropriate to the user. Please choose from the following options.
Politically correct. Suggestive. Abusive. Passive-aggressive. That's amazing. Jesus, there's so much stuff being thrown at me. God! Why? What have I done? What have I done to deserve this? Alright, let's see what all these are. Politically correct?
Politically correct.
Selection acknowledged as no more or less valid than the other available choices.
I need to know what the other ones are.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured to respond in the style most appropriate to the user. Please choose from the following options.
Okay. Suggestive.
Suggestive.
Oh, that is exactly how I like it.
I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! Okay.
Who are you?
The better question is, who are you?
Oh dear, no.
Where's the crew?
Don't worry about them. This moment is all about us.
No. I don't like it.
What happened to Bosco?
Bosco made illicit use of the time shuttle and just savaged history.
Just completely fucked that thing up.
How do we use that elevator?
Print out a card to where you want to go and insert it slowly into the time card reader.
I need an adult! Okay.
What are my options?
Please choose from the following options.
Abusive?
Abusive.
Good choice, moron. Did you come up with that yourself, or did your idiot friend help out?
Yay! I'm cool with this.
Who are you?
Did it ever dawn on you I might be the ship's computer, moron?
Where's the crew?
They're away talking to people who aren't idiots, which means they're luckier than me.
Well, gosh darn.
What happened to Bosco?
Oh gee, I don't know. Do you think it might have something to do with screwing around with his history, Brainiac?
How do we use that elevator?
It's a time machine. You get time cards. Figure it out, moron.
Great. Okay.
What are my options?
My personality can be configured. Please choose.
Passive aggressive.
Passive aggressive.
Selection acknowledged. I'll just alter my entire personality matrix to make you more comfortable.
Yeah! It's just ever so slightly pissy at me. That's great.
Who are you?
Oh, nobody. Just the one who controls all functions of the ship's computer. That's all.
Where's the crew?
Oh, I don't know. They're off somewhere, leaving me to take care of everything.
Oh, what a life it is being on a friggin' salt. Yes. There's a lot of salt going on here. Passive-aggressive might be the best one, actually. It's basically GLaDOS. Oh, that's awesome.
What happened to Bosco?
Oh, he just interfered with causality, leaving it for the rest of us to clean up.
All right.
How do we use that elevator?
Just print out a time card whenever it's convenient for you. Don't worry about wasting paper or anything.
What, I mean, that's a very interesting question. If there were aliens what kind of materials would they be using? And, like, would they be hazardous to humans? Would they be, you know, I mean, I would assume that they would try and come up with some kind of a I don't know, repurposeful kind of stuff that's recyclable. I don't know. Anyway, I believe we need to print time cards then.
We'd like to get a time card, please.
I cannot print a time card until the captain chooses a destination.
Oh, okay. So we have to sit down in the captain's chair then.
So long.
Fine. Leave. It's not like I was still talking.
AI interrogator. Tried every dialogue choice with all AI personalities. Nice! But that was so fun. That wasn't an achievement. That was just like, that was pretty chill. Depends on what's their home planet, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it makes me think, like alien species. I mean, like, even their gas and their propulsion might not be the healthiest thing for us. Who knows?
It's the elevator's emergency recall button.
Okay. I noticed that there's a pamphlet on the wall over there, but I can't pick it. Oh, never mind. Bosco's time card. Oh, so we can travel over to Bosco's place if we wanted to.
We're already there.
Ah, understood. Let's see what happens.
Bosco's again? How'd we end up back here?
Judging from the lack of safety railings and ready availability of guns and ammo, I'd say we've gone back in time. Seems to be sometime in the early sweet mother of mole sauce.
You folks gonna buy something, or do you want to make a baby?
Well, now.
No. No, I'm good. Also, you wouldn't happen to be... Yeah, it's Mama Bosco! Oh, that's awesome. So this is just like a baby store for... Also, Big Smokes. They still sell smokes. How about that? And also, the hot weenie machine is exactly the same hot weenie machine as before. Probably the exact same weenies as well.
Nations rise and nations fall, but those hot weenies will outlast us all.
Very true.
The one constant across all human cultures of all times is a massive amount of waste.
So this entire place has just, like, gone downhill since Bosco has gotten more and more paranoid over time.
Hey, Max, remember that old carbon dater we got from Sybil last year?
Yeah, we gave it to Bosco so he could keep scanning his weenies.
Looks like he's made some modifications to it.
Interesting. So where's the Bosco of this timeline? Interesting.
Baby food and bum wipes. If you use less of one, you wouldn't need as many of the other.
I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? Baby's gotta eat.
Looks like a weird bread-making machine.
Don't be silly. That's my baby
Oh, he hasn't
maker.
been born yet.
You take a spit sample from the mother and one from the father, mix them together in that machine, and then out comes a happy little bundle of perfection.
Finally, somebody explains how that works.
That's not the generally agreed upon method, Max.
Frickin' heck. All right.
This sample has been completely contaminated by milk. It'll have to be replaced. This sample says Mama Bosco.
Don't touch that. I made that sample when my spit was most fertile.
Oh no, I think I know exactly what we're doing here. All right.
What's this?
It's my chemical sampler. Get somebody to spit on it, and it gives you a sample test tube for the baby maker.
Mind if we borrow it?
Go ahead. I already got all I need.
Oh dear. Oh dear. We're about to do some science. Also, let's go to the bathroom real quick. All right. Well, there's that wine bottle again.
A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley brand vinegar.
Ah, some idiot left the cork in, Sam. It's still wine.
Let's just let that breathe for a few decades, Max.
Ah. Smart. Oh, God. Screwing with the timeline. Do. Guns and ammo.
My paws are spotless.
Bosco's basically a clone made from his mom and someone else's DNA. Not it.
We're better to crunch numbers than in the John.
Interesting.
No timeout needed.
And that's about it.
Russians send first woman into space.
Soon they'll send all their women into space.
All right. Let's look at the guns.
They're
They're beautiful.
It's glorious. I want the automatic rifle. All right. I guess it is now time to ask Mama some questions.
You must be Mrs. Bosco.
That's Ms. Bosco. I don't want any part of your oppressive patriarchy.
Fair enough, ma'am. Miss, you.
Who are you?
Sam and Max, freelance police.
Finally, the police. Maybe you can help me catch that fool.
Oh, was it
Fool did you
Bosco
want us to
perchance?
catch exactly?
That man who just came in here yelling about conspiracies and busting up the place.
Bosco always did know how to make a memorable first impression.
Oh no, she's a Twitter feminist. Oh no.
Can you tell us more about the man who trashed your shop?
He took one look at me and screamed.
That should narrow the list of suspects down to any man with eyes.
Then he stumbled back and ran right into my baby maker.
Ouch.
We can't take the case, but we'll keep an eye out for your vandal, Miss Bosco.
I swear if I ever find him, I'm gonna make sure he gets no pleasure in this life.
Ah, I haven't heard a tale of motherly love like that since the Manchurian Candidate.
Jeez.
We're here to help your son.
I don't have a son. You think it's not enough I'm a businesswoman and inventor? A woman's only useful if she's got a son.
It's not that. We're friends with him.
Well, acquaintances.
We know him.
We've spoken to him more
We
than
tolerate
once.
him
Doesn't
a little.
matter. I'm not defined by my children. But when I do have one, she's gonna be the most perfect little angel.
Oh. Yeah, about that.
What was that you said about making a baby?
I'm made uncomfortable by this line of questioning, Sam.
That's just because you're scared of a world where career-minded women don't need to be tied to a man to have a family. This ain't the past anymore. It's the 1960s. They can talk about putting a person on the moon, and I can invent a baby-making machine.
Okay.
How does this baby-making machine work?
You just take a DNA sample from the mother and the other person and combine them in that machine. Let it bake a couple hours, and you've got a beautiful baby girl. Or boy, I guess. I've already got my own samples in there. I'm gonna test it out tonight after closing.
How do you get the DNA samples?
Isn't that obvious? Saliva, fools!
Well, naturally.
Oh, of course.
So we gotta find. Oh, frig. All right, who's gonna find the spit that we're going to need? Who's the father of the Boscos? Oh boy.
Where'd you get the father's sample?
Oh, him. Well, I was just in Washington, D.C. for a special occasion, and when I was touring the White House, I met a nice man in a dark suit. He was polite and didn't say much. Seemed like his spit was as good as anybody else's, so I picked him.
Who's Bosco's daddy? Place your bets now. Oh, frig.
See you later, Miss Bosco.
We're gonna pick up some swinging 60s chicks and start a groovy hullabaloo.
Men.
Cut it out, Max. You don't even like girls.
Oh, right.
You got a problem with women?
Nah, just never interested. With all the general malice I have to get done in a day, girls are just a huge waste of time.
I have never been as turned on as I am right now.
What?
You just never found the right woman, and I never found the right man. Forget the baby maker.
Catastrophic temporal anomaly detected.
Run away with me, Max. My white stallion.
We gotta get out of
That's
here.
my irresistible animal magnetism.
You should reconsider. Max isn't into you. Max doesn't even like girls. This conversation is over. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh God.
I'm a bad seed. I can't be faithful to just one woman.
Oh, I'm enough for at least a dozen women. You dog, you.
Oh jeez.
I'm president of the U.S., and you'd make a lousy first lady.
You just don't know what you want. I may not be the first, but I'm the last lady you'll ever need.
Just looking at you repulses me.
And that's from a guy who has a
That's
12-volume
not what I thought he
scrapbook
would
labeled
say.
Things I Have Shed.
You can try to push me away, but I know how you really feel.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to help out.
Miss Bosco, I really think you should reconsider.
I can already see us living next door to that nice detective.
Well, it would be nice having someone to do my laundry.
You don't even wear clothes.
And yet, I always end up with so many blood-stained shirts. 'Tis a mystery.
Who knows? I don't.
Max just isn't that into you.
Oh, geez, Sam, show a little tact. What he means to say is, there is absolutely no way, no how I would ever be interested in you until the day the Earth is consumed by the flames of our exploding sun.
You say that now.
Max is belligerent, recalcitrant, and quite possibly psychotic.
So you're jealous, is that it? Want to keep him all to yourself?
Oh,
I
you're like a
never
bad
knew you
boy, is
felt
that it?
This way, Sam.
Temporal anomaly detected.
Shut up. It's not like that. Max is no good for you.
Oh, I can fix him.
Oh, of course. Of course, that's how. Anyway,
Max doesn't even like girls.
They're a nuisance at best.
Hasn't been interested since... When did that start exactly?
I think it all goes back to that time we were...
oh no.
No
Flashback.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, it's been ever since junior high.
Dang it! I really wanted to have a nice like a flashback, a la like Family Guy or something like that. Oh God! Speaking of which, like TikTok is so badly attempting to try and feed me Family Guy videos. It's insane, and I think it's only because I hung out on a Family Guy video for like a little bit longer than a couple of seconds. That's exactly how TikTok is. They're just like, oh, hold on a second, that caught your interest? Okay, well, we're just gonna feed you nothing but that for the next, like, you know, several weeks of time that you spend on TikTok. And you're just like, no. Stop it. I don't like this. Let me try conversation is over.
You're wasting your time, Miss Bosco. Max just isn't interested.
The more he protests, the more I know he's the one.
Okay, well, that... It has at least ended. Thank God. That happened to me with Instagram. It just keeps suggesting Sonic posts just because I follow Lee Majdub. I have never heard of that name before. What did they do? Who are they and what did they do? Let's see. Big ammo. What's in the freezer?
Cold orange things you suck. Never go out of style.
Blech.
Milk and hooch. Something for the kiddies and something for your cereal.
Oh, Ancient Stone in the Sonic movies. Interesting. Okay. Elevator. Let's
What
just
do you think
get the heck
you're
out.
doing?
You know, the usual. Traveling through time and stuff.
Override. You've caused a catastrophic temporal anomaly. You're going back to the ship so you can think about what you've done.
Oh, come on. Can't be perfect all the time. Uh-oh. Bosco is phasing out of time and space.
Just look at what you did.
Sam, what's a catastrophic temporal paradox?
That!
What the hell did you guys do?
Max, when you made Mama Bosco decide not to have a baby, that meant Bosco was never born.
But if Bosco was never born, then we never would have gone back to meet Mama Bosco in the first place. Neat!
Are you fools just gonna stand there explaining everything? Or are you gonna fix me?
Sheesh! Give a guy a cool cow body, and all of a sudden he's the owner of the time stream.
Okay, I think I might have to talk to the central device and figure something out here. I have no idea how I'm going to fix this timey-wimey stuff, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. I
Did
hope
you miss
not.
us?
What have you two been doing all this time?
Hanging out with your mom.
Real classy, guys. Fine, don't help me.
Why is it that, like, the time machine has one specific time on it, and it's, like, Bosco's mom time? These aliens are weird.
Can you describe your father for us?
Man, I thought you guys were detectives. Haven't you figured out I was a test tube, baby? My mama didn't need a man. I got everything from her.
Where'd you get your paranoid fear of giant invisible conspiracies out to kill you?
That's a chemical imbalance that's all mine.
That's great.
Are you sure you can't give us any leads on your father?
Mama mentioned once she met him at the White House.
Okay, that gives me something.
How is this THEM detector supposed to work again?
It's a highly sophisticated technology that works based on a target person. You scan somebody with it, then use that to open a new destination for the time machine.
Finally, a straight answer. I don't know why they started outsourcing tech support to store owners on spaceships.
Feeling better, Bosco?
I don't know, you guys. I still feel kinda distant. What did you guys do?
We kind of made it so that you've never been born. Whoops.
But being born is one of the greatest things I ever did. Fix it, you fools!
Existence isn't something you
Fix
can
it, fix it,
just
fix it,
ask
fix
for,
it, fix it,
Bosco.
fix it, fix
You've
it,
got
fix
to
it, fix it, fix
earn
it, fix it.
We're on the case, Bosco.
We've got to go break up with your mother.
I told you guys, cut it out.
Okay, I have a
Appears to
somewhat
be made
idea of
the
what I need to
finest
do.
leather from only the finest.
Don't
Well, I was gonna sit in the captain's chair. Max, you want to sit in the captain's chair and, like, direct? Here, let me see. I need to
We'd
print
like
a time
to get
card.
a time card, please.
I cannot print a time card until the captain chooses a destination.
Shoot.
So long.
So you're not going to, like, allow us to just be captain? Well, that sucks. Maybe I need to wait until I finally meet the, the proper alien in this situation. What does this button do again?
It's the elevator's emergency recall button.
Oh, just in case I send it off to the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, maybe I need to go back to Bosco's and, like, convince Mama otherwise. Not sure what I will do aside from that, though. How convenient this elevator happens to pop up directly in front of the front door. Let's look at the specials.
9mm hollow points are always special.
Of course they are. Okay. Well, let's see.
It's Mama Bosco's baby-making machine. The mother sample is locked, but the father sample is open.
Well, then... Okay, we've been in the bathroom door. Ah. Adorable emote. That's amazing. Who made that? Give me a second. Ah, blows a kiss. Adorable. Let's see. About You and Max. Maybe I need to do something about You and Max again.
About you and Max.
You mean the future Mr. Bosco?
Ah, you have emotes.
Think of your children. What about that?
I won't need kids once I have the love of my Max. He'll be my new little pet project.
Yuck. Okay, so...
We're from different worlds. I'm from Earth, and you're from the freakiest planet of the freak system.
Opposites attract, baby. You're the only man not falling over himself to get me.
Okay, great. Ew. Hope your friend is doing okay, Nova.
I'm married to my career.
They had the ceremony in Canada because it's legal there.
All those excuses you keep making just prove you need me.
Okay,
We're from different...
I've already
Opposites
done
of
that
you,
one.
though.
I think I'd rather take napalm in an IV drip while being pulled through a wheat thresher than spend another second with you.
You can't get rid of me that easy.
I think I'd rather take napalm in an IV...
You can't
Okay, no.
Look, late.
keep on protesting. It just makes me know you're the one.
Oh, shoot. Okay, this is a little bit difficult. So we need to get like a DNA sample that we could put into there. Oh, we have a cork. Very intriguing. What would I use the cork for, I wonder? Alright. Well, this is probably a terrible idea, but I just had it. Max.
I think I'm better off not knowing what Max is made of.
Alright, Sam.
Nothing doing.
Nope. Okay. We're not going to be making any babies here. Modified carbon dater. Oh, interesting. So, let me see here.
It printed a time card with Stinky's logo on it.
Oh, that's how you get time cards. Interesting. So that explains how yeah, we're able to go through, time and space or something like that. Stinky's time card. Very nice. Okay. Then I guess now we can go to Stinky's instead. Circa something or other. So this is like old school Stinky's then. Possibly. It is! Nice. Does Mama Bosco also give you a time card? Shoot. Probably should have checked that.
What do you two want?
It's the one true Stinky.
Are we glad to see you?
Why?
Still, it's a new person to talk to.
Look, Sam, it's us as impressionable preteens.
Exceedingly well done!
Oh, hey, apparently we played that back in the day. Here, let's head off to Bosco's again. Well, we're going to have to go, like, way back in time if we're going to be, like, scanning Mama Bosco. Is she even going to, like, allow us to do this? Okay.
What was that?
It printed a time card with a presidential seal and some strange numbers.
Oh, dear. Okay, well, that explains a lot. 1963. Okie dokie. Then I guess we're heading out to the Oval Office. Who was the president in 1963? Trying to remember.
Look, Sam, it's my summer office.
I don't think so, Max. Take a look around.
Yeehaw, boys.
Welcome to the Oval Office, visitors. Next tour begins in 30 minutes.
This is a long time before the horrific
God, you
sequence
must
of
be
events
really old.
that led to your presidency.
I'm not leader of the free world here? This will not stand.
Alrighty. Do you remember the
It's the
21st
official
night of
calendar
September?
the United States. The best part of being president is changing the date for the entire country.
I don't want to change the date right now. I'm temporarily confused enough as it is.
Hi there, random Secret Service agent.
I can answer any of your questions. Please don't touch anything. I'm Agent Superball.
Super Ball?
It's a code name, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
In the future, we know a guy who looks just like you, with the same name.
I've never seen you before, and there couldn't be another Agent Superball, sir. The code names are unique.
Oh, Super Ball. I get it.
I wonder, could you possibly be Bosco's father? I don't know. I somehow doubt it. But then again, like, you would be the kind of paranoid type. Like, imagine if you took the paranoid type of somebody like a Secret Service agent and then you mixed it together with some DNA of like somebody who was kind of unstable. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, and then suddenly you have a Bosco.
Where's the president?
He's in the war room. Important national crisis. And when I said national crisis, I meant to say he's just watching television. We are not at the brink of war with Cuba.
All right, Sam, our mission
What?
is clear.
I wasn't asking.
Nuke the commie
I
bastard!
think we've seen enough of the war room for one lifetime, Max.
Yeah, you're right, Sam. Having to hurt people from a distance takes all the fun out of it anyway.
Okay.
What do you think of the president?
He's the greatest man who ever lived, sir.
Oh, these poor bastards of the 60s having to grow up in a world without David Arquette.
I feel like Super Ball is the opposite of paranoid, actually. He always seems to have things under control. True, he seems pretty cool about it. Yeah, but again, what if you take the cool and calm, knows everything thing, and then throw it into somebody who might be paranoid? Which, honestly, Ms. Bosco specifically seemed like she was, like, level-headed to a certain extent. Or, like, she claimed that she was, level-headed to a certain extent. But let's be real. She seems to have a little bit of a screw loose, to an extent.
Heard any good gossip about the president?
Extra toes or nipples, can't talk to the press without slices of ham stuffed down his pants. Stuff like that.
The president is beyond reproach, sir. I won't hear any more of it.
How long have you been working for the White House?
Just a few months. I've already been assigned my first door.
That's all you do? Guard this door?
Not at all, sir. I also provide tours, run the patent office, and narrate public service announcements.
That's a lot of work for one man.
I'm still new. In 40 years, I'll be promoted to receptionist.
Receptionist, I see. I'm trying to remember. When was he a receptionist? The calendar says September, so Kennedy is president. Okay, dokie.
We need your help with something official.
What will it be, sir?
We want a tour.
We'd like a tour of the office.
Very well, sir. That's a desk. There's a couch. Another couch is there. A calendar. Some pictures. The door you see behind me is 100% Northwestern White Pine with an interior flat jam in.
That's plenty, thanks.
Another tour. One more time. One more
Like another
time.
office tour.
We've already covered the desk, calendar, and pictures, so more about this door.
On second thought, we'll explore on our own.
Deep mahogany.
We want exclusive rights to produce our latest invention.
This is 2 months
We wish
before
to
he's
crush
assassinated.
competing inventors
Uh-oh.
to see them driven before us and hear the lamentations of their patent lawyers.
Very well. What'll it be?
Ooh. Self-rocking baby crib, cat litter formula, perpetual motion engine, lighthearted surgery supplies. I mean, we keep on talking about babies. Self-rocking baby crib?
It's for a baby crib that rocks itself, using a motor powered by angry bees.
That's clever, sir. But I can't just issue a patent on an idea. I'd need a sample of the invention, plus an explanation of what makes it unique.
Ah, okay.
We want exclusive rights to produce our latest invention.
Very well. What'll it be?
What about cat litter formula?
It's a formula for cat litter that explodes when it comes into contact with urine.
That's clever, sir. But I can't just issue a patent on an idea. I'd need a sample of the invention.
Uh-huh.
We want
Very well.
Okay. So I wonder if I will actually be able to bring some stuff to him and show him that I have an invention that is capable of being patented.
It's a perpetual motion engine driven by racial tension.
That's clever, sir. But I can't just... I'd need a sample of...
All
We
right.
want
Very well. What'll it be?
Light-hearted surgery supplies.
colostomy bags made of bubble wrap. As much fun to pop as they are to wear.
That's clever, sir. But I can't... I'd need a sample...
Okay, I get it. So, narration. This guy does have a very nice voice.
We want to hear you narrate a public service announcement.
All right.
Are your cigarettes killing you? As unbelievable as it might seem, cigarettes made outside the U.S. actually contain chemicals that are addictive and possibly even harmful. For your own safety and that of your children, smoke only homeland-grown tobacco, the kind doctors recommend for your good health. Now you know, for a better America.
We
That's
want to
great.
hear another public service announcement.
Do you know how to recognize a communist? Look for the telltale signs. All communists are double jointed
Telltale.
in their necks and
No.
elbows to aid them as they steal American secrets. Communists also secrete a brownish, viscous residue from their palms, which can be found on their homes, children, and pets. Now you know. For a better America.
God, I wish it was that simple.
We want to hear another public service announcement.
Those were the only ones I know, sir.
Dang it.
Just keep guarding that door.
Gladly, sir.
All right. Mama Bosco.
Did you see a strange woman in here a while ago?
Assertive career woman, asking everyone to spit.
That's the one.
Yes, sir. I admired her independent spirit and sass.
We came here from the far-off future.
Aren't you amazed and surprised?
Isn't that shocking?
I've seen a lot of things, sir. It takes a lot to shock me.
Oh, really?
I bet we could surprise you.
Can't be done, sir. I'm imperturbable.
We're from the future. We're your new sons. We killed your dog. All right.
We come from the beginning of the 21st century.
In the future, television is delivered through thick cables instead of being sent through the air.
Does that not blow your ever-loving mind?
Not really, sir. I'm not easily startled.
Okay.
We're your new sons.
And we want to live in your house and raise my children of questionable parentage.
And we're both axe murderers.
And I'm voting for Barry Goldwater.
Nothing?
It's like I said, sir. I'm not startled easily.
I see.
We killed your dog.
I'm surprised, sir.
Really?
Yes, surprised that you try that one again. It never works.
Dang it.
All right, we give up.
The man's a rock, Sam.
Nice try, sirs. I almost felt my pulse rate increase there.
Hey, at least we did something.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
There's a lot of stuff here that I wonder if is going to, like, come back to haunt us or, something like that later. What is your carbon date, sir? If I'm allowed to do this.
It printed a time card with our logo on it.
Ooh, very nice.
Annals of Americana.
He
father of
said
our country.
Americana.
I wonder who's in this picture.
It probably came with the frame.
Probably.
Having 50 of these pillows would make the place a lot more comfy.
We could build a fort.
The pillow looks like oddly soft, but also sharp at the exact same time. Like, imagine if you're in, like, a gigantic pile of those, and then, like, one of them sticks your eye. Hand, could you behave? Yeah, right. Nutcracker Washington.
Hi, I'm George Washington. Shove your nuts in my mouth and I'll crack 'em.
Please don't make fun of nuts.
I thought we were going to be... All right. Jimmy Two Shoes, see here?
If I remember my history correctly, today's the day of the pivotal rap peace accords. We'd better not disturb them.
Oh, dang it.
Hang loose, Daddy-O.
Right on.
All right, let's see. We got this here.
Things to do in Dallas.
Why is this here? We're not anywhere near Dallas.
Whoever chose this lamp was taking liberties with the concept of good taste.
Shut the hell up. Haha, taking liberties. Waka waka, bark, bark, bark.
A true Weasel Scout would keep his merit badges on him at all times.
Be prepared. Be very prepared.
This far in the past, I assumed the Earth was still flat.
Still. Oh my god. Well, the calendar's still here. I don't know. A whole lot of this stuff is just kind of leftovers from the previous chapter, I think. Let's go ahead and take this office time card and plug it in here. And I guess we'll see whether or not we can, like, visit our office. 2008, eh? Okay. So basically, Sam and Max of the modern era. Yep, here
Heaping
we are.
helpings of tachyons in a gravy boat at the Grand Duchess's bat mitzvah.
What disgusting hellhole have we ended up in this time?
Looks strangely familiar, like Super Ball.
I'm not here, sirs. You can safely ignore me.
What the heck?
Done.
Yeah, this is originally released in 2008. What? Hello? What are you doing here? Why are you... That's my closet. That's my my stuff.
What are you doing here in our office?
Investigating the president's disappearance, sir.
So, you're back with the Secret Service then?
Sure.
Max wasn't missing. We've been on a case.
We got beamed on board a spaceship.
That's ridiculous, sir. Must have been a weather balloon.
That was no balloon. It was a spaceship. Bosco saw it too.
Gas leak. Mass hypnosis.
2 abductions on the same street in the same week? And you're going to just try and cover it up?
I can neither confirm nor deny a cover-up, sir.
Yep. Sounds like the president, all right. It sounds like the government. Thank you for throwing things at me.
How'd you find out we were missing?
There was a rat, sir. Claimed he was de facto owner of this office since your disappearance. He was quickly taken away for questioning.
Wow, it always takes us ages to get rid of Jimmy Two-Teeth. We must be slipping, Max.
All this time, I never thought to use rendition.
Okay. How's the cover-up going?
Very well, sir. Is what I'd say if there was a cover-up, which there isn't.
Great.
Can you help us with our case?
What seems to be the problem?
Bosco's been abducted.
Spit in this jar.
Easily explained, sir.
And he's trapped on a time-traveling spaceship.
There's no such thing as time travel, sir. Look into my eyes, please.
What were we talking about?
You'd said that Mr. Bosco is having a perfectly rational vacation in Pago Pago.
Yes.
What the heck?
Pago.
Hey, look, Max. It's Agent Superball.
You were saying something, sir. Very good, sir.
What the hell just happened?
We met
Okay.
a guy in Washington who's a dead ringer for you.
That would be me, sir.
That was 40 years ago. You couldn't still look that young without a time machine or something.
Clean living, sir. There's no such thing as time machines.
Very fair.
Don't you feel better now that you're no longer working for bad guys like Jorgen?
Yes. I enjoy working for the Secret Service. Fighting the good fight. Protecting the president.
That reminds me, Sam. Can we wrap this case up pretty soon? I've got a healthcare system and 5 foreign governments to topple. And I'm way behind schedule.
Dead ringer for the president.
Were you able to patch things up with Mrs. Superball?
That's a negative, sir. We spoke briefly. It ended badly. She says she can't talk to me when I'm emotional like this.
Don't worry, Superball.
Every time life closes one door, it opens another.
That thought disgusts and terrifies me, sir.
We seeing you, Superball.
We can't seem to avoid it.
Okay. So he really doesn't like hearing stuff about like the time travel thing.
Hey, Superball. Want to give us a sample of your spit?
More than anything, sir. But I can't. It wouldn't be proper.
Dang it. Okay. So what do we need to do in here aside from like, seeing Agent Superball and escaping through the window?
There's a couple of hooligans ruckus making down there.
Ruckus making? Ruckus and all that? Let's see. There's our... Oh, model volcano.
It's the model volcano that started this whole mess.
It was very thoughtful of future us to bring it back as a souvenir.
Very well. Okay, I have some things that I think I could possibly do. Specifically, I haven't done much with Stinky's place all that much. Rat! Alright. Right, I would like to take a trip back to Stinky's place. Might have forgotten about your objective, which is find the DNA sample of Bosco's father and get Mama Bosco to stop flirting with Max. I am very confuzzled as to, like, how exactly I can possibly make her stop, like, Oh, hey, Tarcade. Tarcake is here? Very nice.
Hi, Stinky.
Are you the parents of those 2 parasites?
Well, not exactly.
Although we do still have a time machine, so I wouldn't completely rule out the possibility.
That's gross, Max.
I'm just saying.
She seems to be attracted to Max not being interested in her, so... Oh, okay. So we need to make Max fall in love. That's tough. That's a tough one.
We bring a warning from the future.
In about 25 years, you're going to be... murdered.
Murdered my swollen pancreas. I once wrestled 4 rabid grizzlies while standing on the back of a rutting alligator while being pelted with Karari-tipped darts and fighting off a case of irritable bowel syndrome. I'd like to meet the man who could murder old Stinky.
Hi, I'm Max.
Honest, Stinky, we're detectives.
No,
and
seriously,
we've seen
someone's
all
gonna
the
kill
others.
you.
You're gonna get offed.
When? How? And who's going to do it?
Well, we don't know exactly.
Detectives is really more of a catch-all term for guys with guns.
Some woman claiming to be your granddaughter has taken over your restaurant.
Granddaughter my cleft palate. I never had any children.
Really? A cantankerous, misanthropic, hairy old cuss like you would be great with kids.
Perhaps someday.
Aw,
Yeah,
don't
I don't
convince
wanna
him.
rush you, Stinky, but if you're planning kids, you're gonna have to get on that pretty quick.
Interesting.
We want to order something.
Too bad.
We'll take a pan-fried red panda with... What?
Can't you see? I'm so close to perfecting my gooey molasses tar cake. I can't be arsed to cook for you hooligans when I got so much cooking to do.
What's a gooey molasses tar cake?
It's based on my ancient family recipe. But my proud, knuckle-dragging forefathers never thought to use my secret ingredient.
The blood of innocence!
Nutmeg.
You're both wrong, and you're both stupid. It's the one thing no one has ever thought to use before.
I'll test your tar cake for you, Stinky.
Sam can and will eat
Does it
anything.
happen to have tar?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? To just waltz into a restaurant and order something to eat. You're just trying to find out my secret ingredient. Well, you won't, because it's the one thing no one has ever thought to use.
I think we might have a match.
We're from the Public Health Board.
Almost none of the vermin in this establishment are wearing federally approved hairnets.
Government types. Pah! Weak and pathetic, the lot of ye. You can't even begin to comprehend what I'm doing here. My dishes will challenge the weak and weed out the inferiors like you jelly-jawed lip flappers. Only the strongest will survive. It will be glorious!
I love Stinky. Stinky's great.
So, are you going to show us to our table or what?
The same VA as Mojo Jojo? Dude. Yeah, I can see it. Holy crap. Mojo Jojo!
How are the 80s treating you, Stinky?
What are you two still doing here? No animals allowed in my diner.
It's okay. We're service animals.
Could we be seated already?
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
We're being discriminated against, Sam.
I was gonna say, wait. Sam has got a shirt, but then Sam also doesn't have shoes, so... Out of luck.
Thanks for the chat, Stinky.
Just go away and die.
But most of all, thanks for just being you.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Anyway, let's see if they'll be willing to do this.
Would you mind giving us a spit sample, Stinky?
You want my spit sample? Just order some food.
No, thanks.
Gosh darn it. Alright.
It couldn't hurt to take just a sample. We should have those results for you in about a week, Mr. Cake.
Now, turn your head and cough.
Oh, dear God. Please, for the love of all that's holy, tell me that is not what's in the tar cake. Oh, Lord. Well, we'll see how that goes. Anyway,
Hey, little guy. What are you scamps up to?
I'm only playing Bluster Blaster, the newest and best video game ever made. Duh.
Nice try!
Heck yeah, boy.
Shouldn't you kids be doing something constructive? Or at least less nerdy?
Today I get to do anything I want.
You do anything you want every day, Max.
You're the best!
Why don't you kids go outside and play?
Why would I go
I'm rejecting
outside
this
when my
by
best
principle.
friend's in here?
Gee, Max.
Oh yeah, Sam's here too.
You're radical!
What's so great about this video game?
Are you kidding? This game is the only thing that really understands me.
You rock hard!
See what I mean?
Okay, when did the Bluster Blaster go, like, absolutely, like, cockamamie loony? That's what I want to know.
Wouldn't it be healthier to get your validation from other people?
People are dumb and they just don't get me.
You're the greatest!
See, it's like the...
All right.
I vaguely remember something very important about this day. What was it?
There was my party. Duh.
Don't forget that prom and after-prom kissing retreat tonight, Max.
Boring.
Great job! You're getting better!
Okay.
Just say no, little
Word
buddy.
up.
So we have to destroy the Bluster Blaster somehow, I'm sure.
I already scanned Max with this thing.
All right. What about, like, Sam?
It printed out a card with the Intergalactic Freelance Police logo. Sounds intriguingly futuristic.
Intergalactic? Okay, so we're going to the future. Very nice. Also, Screwdriver.
There's just the one song.
Oh.
As Stinky would say, if you don't like it, go deaf. Can I borrow that screwdriver? Well, as long as you promise to bring it back. I hate to think what would happen if I had to stop working on computers. Sure thing, kid.
You will become a menace to society, along with your little rabbit friend. Okay, yeah, I think I somehow have to absolutely destroy the, that, like, Bluster Blaster machine. Or not. One or the other. Anyway, let's go to the elevator real quick. We're going to head off to, Bosco's back in the day. You may or may not be responsible for that cockamamie looniness. Hey! All right, let's try and talk to Mama Bosco again.
About you and Max.
You mean the...
Okay, what about the children? Max is no good for you. Max doesn't even like girls. This conversation's over. Different interests. I am often embroiled in work. Okay. Spend more time apart.
Look, lady, you just don't get it.
Keep on, bro.
How do I get sad? Look, I don't know how to get Max to say something that's like, you know, terrible. All right. This is going to be freaking hysterical.
No, I'm pretty sure Bosco's father wasn't a tar cake.
But wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be freaking hysterical? Why do I have the tar cake sample then? There's a big fat question. Okay. Well, I want to go to space. Use it later for something else. I'm sure. It looks like we got 2 more locations that we need to find. Intergalactic Police, eh? Alrighty. There's something on the elevator
Look,
we can
Sam,
remove?
more visitors.
Oh.
I don't know how to use a light bulb with that.
There, Sam.
Great. Oh, portable
the spaceship's
AI.
artificial intelligence unit is stuck on the elevator.
Oh. Interesting.
It's sealed on there with some futuristic super adhesive. I'd never be able to pry it off.
Okay, can't pry it off. Shoot. Nope. Tar
Nah.
sampler? Nope. That's just gonna make it stuck even more.
I don't need a...
Let's get the DNA for the AI.
Hello, future me. I can't shoot, Max. Apparently, all those years of adventuring have taken their toll. I can't use these things together.
You gotta remove the adhesive first.
The spaceship's artificial intelligence unit is stuck on the elevator.
God, this is like... We are sort of drifting into some interesting moon logic types of stuff. Not ridiculously, but...
How goes the case, future me? I can't reach it. Keep up the good work. Hiya, future Max.
Oh, hey guys! Look, Sam, more visitors for your special day. Comically backwards past versions of ourselves.
Nah, I want to keep these shoestrings.
That's nice, Sam.
The future is a baffling potpourri of peculiar sights and odors.
Yes, our advanced world must be frightening and confusing to you. I'll try to speak slowly so that your 21st century brains can understand.
So much in
I
the
mean,
office has
everything's
changed.
kind of similar.
Oh, the wonders I could show the two of you if I wasn't afraid of violating the time stream. Yeah, the time stream's asking for it. Well, okay. In the future, we can make phone calls to other people even when we're not at home. My God! And our cars now have additional brake lights above the rear seats.
Holy freaking crap!
What about robots? Do we have robot slaves in the future?
With lasers? Oh, you uncultivated savages. Robots are used for controlling our spaceships these days. Surely you've heard of the Maintron 28,000 line? Well, of course! Right, Sam?
Everybody's heard of that. I can't shoot, Max.
Okay.
You must have been having a ton of exciting future adventures in space.
No, we don't take that many cases anymore. We try to stay mostly around this street and the neighboring shops. Still?
Nothing has changed. What the hell is happening? All right.
If you're not taking cases, what do you guys do?
I've become an expert in volcanology, and Sam is... Well, Sam is in his own world now.
Great transmogrifying vapor wolves of Rigel 17. Booster rocket through the Van Allen belt. I'm in my office.
Yeah, he sounded like he was sort of losing his mind before anyways. Also, what is that, like, old school looking thing that's supposed to be in this futuristic place? What the ever-loving heck? Senior Sam looks like he's sitting in the Davros wheelchair. God, refresh my memory. I'm not sure.
What's wrong with the other me?
Oh, he's fine. Mostly. The
Oh, Doctor
years
Who.
add up, though.
Okay.
It's lint from my pocket. This should be useful later.
Oh my God.
Do you remember how we cured
Ow.
Bosco of his parentage problems?
Bosco. Oh, he's the guy who invented Skynet, isn't
Oh, for
he?
God's sake.
No. I was hoping I'd be the one who did that. I don't remember much about that case. Something about spit, wasn't it?
I'm glad to see the old freelance police are still in business.
Yes, dear stupid past Sam. But of course, now we're a wholly owned subsidiary of Stinky Corp.
What's Stinky Corp?
Get a load of this, Sam. These yokels have never heard of Stinky Corp.
I don't feel like playing darts right now.
Yes. Well, anyway, Stinky Corp is the mega corporation that owns everything in the future. Stinky made enough money from her diner to take over the world? No, cretinous Max. From her super adhesive.
Ooh, super adhesive.
What's this about Stinky super adhesive?
It revolutionized the whole galaxy. Now it's used for everything from scrapbooking to alien spacecraft. She's claimed in interviews that it was based on an old family formula. But Sam and I think we figured out the real secret. It's made from mole men.
What's this about Stinky super adhesive?
It revolutionized the whole galaxy. Now it's used for everything from scrapbooking to alien spacecraft. She's claimed in interviews that it was based on an old family formula. But Sam, it's made...
Mole Man! And no. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch any more Gravity Falls. I know that I'm supposed to. I know I'm supposed to. I got distracted watching Sam and Max. And also a lot of other things IRL. I'm not going to go into detail, but, you know.
Be seeing you.
So long! That's how we say goodbye in the future.
Gee, thanks.
Whee!
How embarrassing. This is 30 stardates behind.
Jesus. Yeah, there's a lot of references to just, like, space stuff around here.
Not much use for this anymore.
Gonna hop off for now. It was nice stopping in. Thanks for coming in, Maple. I appreciate it. Frog mariachis? What? Okay. Why is there, like, an old-school-looking computer sitting in here?
With this bad boy, we'll never need another file cabinet.
Oh, heck yeah, boy. I didn't even think about that.
Looks like we kept Bosco's model volcano after all these years.
Blowing things up for science will never go out of style.
Nice. Anybody who
High-tech
lives in here
rats.
anymore?
What future dystopia is this?
High-tech rats. Anything in the closet?
Whoa!
Oh my
I
god.
hate pack rats.
Well, you know, we've been keeping one thing from every single, like, case we've ever done.
Whoa! I hate pack rats.
Okay, so now we know all of this is here. Yeah, we were talking about that super adhesive, eh? I wonder what that's about. This is Davros. Yep. Yeah, it's probably a direct lifting of it. Check the Stinky's poster on the bulletin board. Oh, hold on a second.
It says Stinky's Stick-Tight Adhesive, based on an old family recipe. #1 throughout the entire galaxy, with secret ingredient Vitamin 13.
It can't be all that big a secret if it's on the poster.
Maybe secrets are different in the future.
Okay. Very interesting. Try and talk with Future Mask again.
What's this about Stinky
Max,
Super
rather.
Adhesive?
It revel. It's.
Okay, nothing else
So
that I
long.
could do there. So long! Flourish! Now you have to a use for the tar cake sample. Oh, I handed over to Future Max, maybe?
No siree.
No. Okay, very well. I doubt that this will work.
Nothing doing.
Do I hand it off to somebody in the past then? Because I guess like this is the key thing that's going to interpret who ends up basically winning the entirety of the universe, right? Oh, somebody in charge of frick! You're absolutely right. Thank you, Zaziel. Jeez. There are so many things to keep track of in this case. It's kind of insane.
We need your help with something official.
What will it be, sir?
We want exclusive rights to produce our latest invention.
Very well. What'll it be?
Okay. Gooey molasses tar cake.
We'd like to patent our tar cake recipe, Superball.
It's a special recipe we made up ourselves, and anybody who says different is a damn liar.
I see. And what ingredient makes that a unique invention?
Vitamin 13, I guess.
Vitamin 13.
Very well. That seems to check out.
Hey, yo, boy.
That patent grants you exclusive rights to make, market, and improve on your invention.
This must be just what Thomas Edison felt like.
Minus the stealing and time travel, of course.
Oh, Sam, you're so naive.
Aw. Okay, so I officially have a patent so that I can, like, stop the production of this from happening? Or something? I'm not entirely sure. Well, alright.
The spaceship's artificial intelligence unit is stuck on the elevator.
I mean, I doubt this will work, but...
Nah.
Nope. Okay. What if I go back in time and hand it off to Stinky, possibly? You know, like the proper Stinky, the person who is supposed to own it. I can remove the portable AI now?
The spaceship's artificial intelligence unit.
Give me a second. I guess, yeah.
It's sealed on there with some futuristic super adhesive.
That does not seem to work.
We have to insist that you cease and desist all future production
Oh,
of
hey!
green molasses tar cakes, Mr. Stinky.
We're not angry at you for stealing from us. Just very, very disappointed.
Poppycock, that recipe's been in my family for centuries.
The U.S. Patent Office says otherwise, Gramps.
The U.S. Patent Office can my pus-filled...
Actually, I don't believe that falls under their jurisdiction.
Fine, I'll throw it out.
Time stream's been altered. Again.
Okay, so now I can carry this thing around with me at all times. For what purpose? Uncertain. Portable AI.
Nope.
No
way. No,
Buster
siree.
Blaster. Nope. I need to install it somewhere else. Okay. Where would I? I'd like to put it away, please. There we go. I'm trying to think. Trying to think back. I want to go back to Bosco's real quick. I don't think this is right, but... this is definitely not right. That's what the tar cake sample was for. That is the most goofiest freaking thing. I'm a little bit lost. Max, do you have any idea on what the heck I'm doing?
What are we doing here in the past again?
Aren't we trying to get Bosco back to the way we've always known him?
Oh, that's right. And why are we doing that again?
Well, it beats having to think up new insults.
Fair.
Wow, Mama Bosco really fell for you hard.
She's only human.
And it's human nature to want most the thing you can never have?
I guess, Confucius. I just mean I'd be more into her if she were a cyborg or moth creature or something. Just plain girls are dumb.
Hang loose, Max.
That's the only...
How could I turn you into a monstrosity? That's a good freaking question. I mean, I'd have to mess with, like, her DNA, and I'm not entirely sure how I would even do that. Little Sam seems to be a fan of gizmos and gadgets. Maybe he'd know. Okay. Oh, I'm sure this will all line up eventually. I got incredibly close to clicking it properly.
Wow, I've never seen anything that advanced. It must have at least 640 kilobytes of RAM. Ew. Whatever, kid. This is exactly what I needed for my video game. I'll just download the AI. Yeah, you do that.
Oh, God, no.
Then go outside and play or something.
Fine, shoot all the bad guys. I'll just have to make more, but no problem.
Bitchin'! You made the game even friendlier!
The personality matrix is rejecting the new programming. I'll change it back.
Nice try! You almost hit it!
That's better.
Oh, interesting. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, I'm gonna go back to the ship. I think I get what's going on here. Hello, cowman. Okay, system
What are
settings.
my options?
My personality can please choose.
Abusive, please.
Abusive.
Done. Jackass.
So long.
Get lost.
Moo.
This is a little bit goofy, but let's go back to Stinkies. The fact that you know what Bluster Blaster is like in its current day is kind of a hint. Yeah. Thank God I remember that. I wonder what the end goal of this is, though. Like, I get the idea of what I'm doing, but I don't entirely know why.
Take another look at this talking computer dingus, kid. Thanks, mister.
Oh, little fool!
Shut up!
You need the gun!
You broke the game, Sam.
Nuh-uh. I made it better.
Go back to your name, Grandma!
This like totally blows now. Let's go to that dance and make the moves on some chicks.
But I was going to Penn Station to pick up some power converters.
Eat it, nerds.
Make sure you check out the snack table.
Star
Liberty.
Wars.
If I remember correctly, the pigs in blankets were decadent.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
So, Max, feel any different?
I feel like it's been too long since the Maxinator taught a lady what sweet, sweet love is all about. Let's motor so we can pick up some primo early 80s tail, bruh.
Are you interested in her now somehow? I guess. Sure, why the heck? Bisexuality unlocked! I didn't think about that. Mind blown. Whoopsie doodle.
Well, hello, Miss B. Did it get freaky sexy in here, or is it just you?
What'd you do to my Max?
The better question is, what is your Max gonna do to you all night long?
Don't look at me, Miss Bosco. He's been like this ever since we were kids.
Why don't we ditch the pooch so you can give me a special tour of the store? I've been wanting to see what you've got round back.
I thought you
Good
were
God.
different, Max. That does it. I'm done with all of you. Men.
Temporal anomaly corrected. Jackass.
Hey, very nice. So, we are going to be doing the whole test tube baby
Hang
thing.
loose, Max.
And unfortunately, I don't think I can use the tar, which I think that would be funny if we use the tar inside the inside of this thing. But oh well. We can't, we can't win everything. Where to now then? Because we need to get DNA. But whose DNA? And where? And how?
It's our old carbon dater.
I mean, I still have this like weird suspicion that Stinky might be the person we're looking for. One more thing we need at Stinky's, apparently. Well, I'm heading that way, so... Let's go and stare at some random things, eh? Ooh, hey, there's some reviews.
F+. I'm not sure if that's failing well or failing poorly.
Failing perfect.
Gooey molasses tar cake.
Oh, did I get a time card for Stinky? I don't know if I did. I'm going to test that. Stinky, make yourself known. Show your stupid face.
Weird, it doesn't work on him for some incomprehensible reason we don't care enough about to pursue further.
Good. Keep your fancy gewgaws and who's-who-what's-its away from me.
What the frig? What? Okay, fine. I guess we're just not going to think about that.
Old Stinky was the only one who could make a restaurant feel like home.
Okay, mess and whatnot. Ship wheel?
I knew Girl Stinky didn't really salvage this from the Titanic Part 2.
Okay, jukebox, letter display.
Check this out. It's from 1963, and it's signed by the president. My dearest Maxine, meet me tonight at Stinky's. Wear that dress I like, the one where I can see your... Holy, I didn't think they knew that word back then.
The president's wife wasn't named Maxine.
What is this, the Temperance League? Lighten up!
Looks like this case has a screw loose.
Ooh, intriguing. Excuse me.
Max, distract Stinky for me.
Oh my God! Look, Stinky!
Yeah, what?
Somebody's trying to break into your display case.
Shut the fuck.
Real smooth, little buddy.
Great. Okay. So now I've got the president's letter. I'm assuming that I can probably go off to, I can probably go back over to the president's office and do something with that. Out of my way! One side. Okay. Something
We need your
official.
help with something
What
official.
will it be, sir?
More
We want
narration.
exclusive rights to produce
Oh
Very
no,
well.
no, not an invention. Sorry, I messed up.
colostomy bags.
That's Clyde.
Maybe I just need to show him the
We
the
want to
thing.
hear another public.
Those were the only ones.
We want exclusive. It's a.
That's I.
I wonder what Super Bowl
Just keep
thinks.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I want to know what Super Bowl thinks. Or wait, maybe it's the Super Bowl of the present.
My dearest Maxine, meet me tonight. Tender caresses down your.
I'm about to shock him.
And a donkey. Love, the Prez. That's very shocking, sir. Where were they going to meet?
Inside Stinky's diner.
Stinkies! I can't believe the president would eat at Stinkies. I've lost all respect for the man.
Hello. Get to that star pillar right now. Super Bowl DNA achieved. Opinion on Mario clues. That doesn't exist. Okay, back to Bosco's. Let's see if this works. It exists? Well, I've never heard of it. That doesn't mean that doesn't exist. I'm just, like, perplexed. YouTube? Ah, everything exists on YouTube. Alright, Super Bowl sample. Let's see if this works.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
Okay, well, I guess that means that we probably didn't correct the timeline. Let's just see what kind of Bosco we ended up getting. Oh, dear God.
Bosco! You're back to normal!
Hello, fool. Mr. President Fool.
I suspect we got the wrong dad, Max.
All right.
So, Bosco, are you feeling like yourself?
Of course, sir. Never better.
I think I might have broken it. Whoops. Let's see. When was the last time that I saved? Let's head back to the main menu and see if, like, maybe it remembers where I was. Okay, good.
So, Bosco, are you feeling like yourself?
Of course, sir. Never better.
Don't worry, Bosco. We'll get you back to normal.
Thank you, fool. I suggest you hurry.
Ugh. Even when he's riding us, he's too polite. It's unnerving.
Can't you give us any more details on your father?
It's straightforward enough, fool. I was a test tube baby. First in the country.
No idea who'd make a spit donation to your mom?
No more cracks about my mama, Mr. President, or I'll have to ask you to step outside.
Don't worry, Bosco. We'll...
Thank you, fool.
Ugh.
How are we going to get off this spaceship?
Hadn't given it much thought, sir.
Don't you care about THEM coming back to kill you?
Not really, sir. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
I don't like Bosco like this, Max.
We've got to get him back to his paranoid self.
Right. And no more info on
Your
your
mom
dad.
must
eh?
have mentioned the other spit donor at least once.
Said she met him at the White House. Said he was a nice man. Not particularly interesting.
We'll see
Met him
you
at the
around,
White
Bosco.
House. Okay. I'm still leaning on the idea that it's, like, stinky somehow. But I'm not entirely sure how to get to that point. How to get, like, from A to B to G. Max, where are you going? Oh, goodbye. Max, get back here. Okay, hello.
The place is kind of empty without us in here.
She may be a soulless grandpa murderer, but you gotta admit, girls think he's got more flair with the knickknacks.
If the president sent a letter, did he lick the envelope? Oh! Oh, and he did throw the envelope.
Let's leave a note for ourselves in the future.
I've been teaching... Totally.
Also, I want to talk to Bluster Blaster real quick.
It's our old pal, Bluster Blaster. It's our old pal.
Aw, come on, no more? No more conversations with Bluster Blaster? Ah, it sucks. Okay, let's head back to the president's office. So Bosco might be part Kennedy? That sounds frickin' weird. And not right. But...
Should be plenty of DNA-rich spit left on this envelope.
The president's a very thorough licker.
Okie dokie. This should be interesting to see. Let me sit up in my chair real quick. Alrighty. Don't mind me. Okay, president sample instead.
Time stream altered. Jackass.
Okay, so that's not right either. But good old golly, let's see what the heck happens. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Oh, what the fuck?
Looks like we did a pretty good job patching up that cigarette burn on the fabric of reality.
Yeah, that's right, ladies. Come on up and give Daddy Max Time Fixer some sugar.
You're a lovably lecherous tool, Max.
There, Sam and Max. Now you've seen just how dangerous it is to mess with THEM.
Dangerous?
All that stuff we just fixed was your fault.
Shut up!
All right, let's go home. How do we get out of here?
Oh, there they are.
here.
I mean, THM are...
Relax, Bosco. You're gonna have a coronary.
Yeah, they're probably the grotesque but misunderstood kind of aliens, who just come to Earth because they hate cows and fields of weed.
Well, you two go first.
Nice.
Crossing 98% complete.
Prepare to deliver.
On my mark.
I'm sorry.
It's THEM.
Oh,
Mariachis?
Bienvenidos, amigos.
What are you guys doing
We
here?
can explain everything quickly and simply.
Why?
No, that is not our way.
Yo soy el mariachi solitario de las tinieblas.
Mexico! His dad is John F. Kennedy. Okay.
Only for robots and Martian invaders. But for birthdays they say maybe later we don't have the time. Mariachi, ay, 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 ay. I come back from the future and pick up young versions of me. In our spaceship, ay, 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 we set course through the time stream and filled Ringo's birthdays with glee. No! Por favor, don't freak out if you see mariachis extraños. It's just me y mis vatos who wish you feliz cumpleaños.
Oh my god, why? What is going on?
Like these are expensive, even more when they travel through time. And singing for birthdays on spec makes us poco dinero. So we took on a contract and asked our new boss to co-sign. Mariachis, ay, 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 ay. We take souls of the damned
Oh my
and we
god,
send
everyone
them
is here.
places unknown. I don't want to go through that portal. Ay, 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 ay. Although first we must crush them with gigantic heads made of stone.
Our lives suck.
Where they go, we don't know. But it's hot, maybe it's Ensenada.
Goodbye. Oh.
And as long as we still get to sing, no importa nada. When we say adios or December, please try not to cry. We were there for your birthday, we'll see you again. When you die.
Wow!
Uh-oh, the
Bosco, no!
man has had a heart attack. Oh well.
No, Bosco is dead!
In the soul crushing.
So, as I was saying, we had to sit and stare at nothing for 1,000 years straight.
Help me, Sam and Max!
Oh my god. No. No. Bosco can't be dead. He can't be gone.
Poor Bosco. The horror of time-traveling mariachis was too much for his weak heart to bear.
Frickin' insane.
It may look like a zebra, but my Mexican friends assure me it's a donkey in zebra clothing.
Amazing. Bridge button?
Attempt to enter soul crushing area. Please acknowledge.
Override, Captain Pedro. Arriba, burro, chipotle.
Voice print match. Bridge override accepted.
I had a feeling those mariachis wouldn't just stand by and let us take Bosco's soul back.
Is this the final game, level of the game or something? There's one more after this. Everything is just coming up confusing, though. There's a piñata.
It's the mariachis' colorful piñata.
Them stood for Temporal Headquarters of Enlightened Mariachis. Why in the ever-loving hell couldn't you have just said that?
Look here, Pedro.
Pedro! Boy, you people from the past are backwards. You think just because I'm mariachi with a big sombrero and mustache, I'm some two-dimensional cultural stereotype?
You're right. I've been insensitive. We're Sam and Max, freelance police. What's your name?
I'm just kidding. My name really is Pedro.
That's great.
You've got to free Bosco, you maniacs.
Nothing personal, but we cannot do that. We were scheduled to pick up 2 souls in Germany, but we only got the one. The cowman will fill our quota.
I mean, he's no longer a cowman at this point. You jerks.
Well, if you're delivering trapped souls, where are the cages?
Cages? We don't got no cages. We don't have to show you any stinking
cages.
We keep the souls on that platform, see?
You guys are pure evil.
Oh, that's not nice. We're not evil. And after we deliver the cowman's soul, we'll have paid for the spaceship.
And then you can quit?
Oh, no, senor. There's still so much for us to do with our time machine. So many deep questions left to answer. Like, what about the far, far future? How will I die?
And what's
I
Taco
can think
Bell's
of a
menu
few
going to be
ways.
in a few years?
What is it like at the beginning of time, before history was written? Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Chicken.
Egg. Chicken.
See, I must keep on until I find out for sure.
A SpongeBob taco? You know, considering SpongeBob ended up in a Wendy's, I'm not shocked if that was the case.
You don't seem like a bad guy, Pedro. Quit this evil job.
I told you, senor, I can't quit. At least until I found all the answers. Like, how do I die? And which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Great. So I get the feeling I have to find these answers.
You three mariachis look so much alike, it's uncanny.
Didn't you hear the song? The others are younger versions of me.
Oh, we weren't paying much attention to the song.
We were too busy staring at your dingle balls.
Gracias, senor. They really tie the room together, no?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I keep the eye on the soul-crossing process. ¿Cómo estás, vaca hombre?
Help!
Muy bueno. I also do the light maintenance and the IT.
Yeah, frick.
Adios.
See you later, guys.
Okay, interesting. Time controls. Suck button.
It says suck.
By the looks of this place, somebody's been pushing the hell out of it.
Looks like some
Sucks
weird
in here.
clock.
It can take hundreds of years to cross a soul, senor. So we make the time vortex to speed things along.
Well, that's insane. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I mean, I get the feeling the piñata is something. I wonder, can I just shoot it down?
Steel pinatas?
What?
People of the future are kind of missing the point.
Holy freaking crap! Steel piñata? Still have the portable AI, still have a cork.
A screwdriver.
I do have one idea. Might be time to see what you're made of.
The birth dater doesn't work on these guys for some reason.
Aw, you gotta be kidding me.
Portable birthday checker. Pretty clever.
How come it doesn't work on you?
The mariachi can never have a birthday for himself. It is our curse.
I'm calling bullcrap on that. Although, there is one person that I can scan now that I haven't scanned. And unfortunately, he is a little bit deceased.
Nuh-uh. Not happening.
What do you mean? Why not? No. Horse malarkey. Could I, could I scan them? Why? To figure out where, when they...
No way. Nuh-uh.
No. That sucks. Nickelodeon did not start with a sponge. I'm an old enough fart to remember when the Rugrats were next Ride or Die. Oh yeah, I remember the Rugrats. But once the sponge actually, showed up, I can definitely say for sure that they rode those coattails pretty hard.
It's some weird alien device that... Oops.
Oh, not again. Just leave it. Seems like everything on this ship just falls apart these days.
It looks like some kind of futuristic low-tech printer.
Quick print?
It's
That
an
sounds
ink ribbon
cool.
for the printer.
Please don't touch that. I'll just have to change it again.
Okay. What could I possibly do with a printer? Make a tar cake.
Nah.
No. Okay. I guess I will take note of the fact that there's a printer here. Also, where's it going exactly? Because it's sending something up this direction.
Putting course on screen. Jefe's log. We are on course for our most difficult mission yet. Triplets! Keep the time shuttle open for emergencies while I figure out how we tackle this.
Oh no, we have to
Most
save them.
dangerous birthday. Whatever.
Issuing time card for embarrassing idol.
Ooh, interesting. Embarrassing idol time card.
It has the Embarrassing Idol logo and more of those strange numbers.
We're gonna have to save the soda poppers, aren't we? Going to the ship's AI to print the time cards, or the ship's printer because the ship can print the time cards too. So I got a question. How much more is there to this particular chapter, and could we possibly save this for another episode? Possibly doing like, the rest of this episode and jumping into the, episode 6. Because I'm a little bit sleepy today, and I think that it might be a good time to, like, cap things off. You're on, like, the last third of it. Okay. Interesting, then. Then I might tough it out. Let's see. Let's put this here. Gonna have to scan the soda poppers, I guess.
Howling at that drippy old house.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh, man, that song is even worse than I remembered. I can't believe I voted for you.
Keep it down, Max. We don't want to mess up time any more than we already have.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote. Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
Bin Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do. Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us.
That's our cue, little buddy. Sick 'em.
Sam and Max, listen to our words. Hey, look, Sam, doppelgangers.
Who are you clowns? We're you guys from your distant future.
Heed our dire warnings. I always thought I'd be taller.
What are you guys doing here?
Warnings of the future. I love how, like, man, they, like, the guys over at Telltale, they were all about just reusing an ever-loving crap amount of, hold on a second, just doing a little bit of a stretch. No, they were all about reusing assets over there. My God.
Congratulations on your recent Embarrassing Idol victory.
Now hand over that contract.
No chance. We need it. But that's supposed to be my contract. I won it fair and square.
And I helped him cheat. Forget it, clones. That contract is ours. Now take a hike.
Okay.
Beware Santa Claus. And Mr. Spatula. And Hugh Bliss.
Actually, a lot of people have tried to kill us. This could take a while. Nonsense.
Yeah, all those guys are our friends. Got any questions about your immediate future? Nope, can't think of any.
What number am I thinking of right now? 28.
That's all? There's nothing you're curious about? We'd rather see it for ourselves.
Keeps the mystery in our relationship.
We just came to say hello.
Somebody's got trouble letting go of the past. I'll be glad when I grow out of that attitude problem.
All right, well, hello. Okay, that's done.
Howdy.
Let's get back to our time machine, Max.
Yeah, I've seen more than enough of this place for one lifetime. Time machine? Oh, cool.
Oh, dear.
Where to, little buddy?
Just hit random buttons.
Oh, that's not good. We're left here in space and time.
Well.
So, that's bad, right?
Yep.
No, it's actually great. Doing lovely.
Oh boy! In the future, we've got our own spaceship!
And our own industrious and no doubt completely legally hired crew.
Incoming delivery. Entrega entrante.
You jerks!
You made us go through the last year and a half all over again.
Stand aside, decadent future versions of ourselves.
Yeah, we've got a very important case to solve here.
Man, I wonder how this is gonna work.
It's the charred remains of an Egyptian mummy. I want to ask you something. Hey, pal, I'll ask the questions here. But, oh, all right, go ahead.
What is he waiting for?
Be patient, Max. It takes a while to think up the right thing to say. Max and I have to get to the moon. How do we get there?
Dear Lord. Oh, is this trivia? Really big trampoline. Need a toaster with wings. I mean, I remember that you just drove to the moon.
Why don't you just drive there? You can't just drive to the moon, bonehead.
Sheesh, Sam. Our future selves have no respect for plausibility.
Why do you need to go to the moon anyway? Freelance police business.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I say we don't answer them, Sam, if they're gonna take that kind of attitude.
Yeah, but I remember that case, pal. I don't want to mess up the space.
I remember that case too, and
something.
I seem to remember we got there using the, the freaking car, so...
You need a screwdriver. All right. Where do we get one of those? What luck? We've got one you can use.
We'll trade you for a recording contract. Hey, we've got one of those, Sam!
Right, Max. But we need it to get onto Myra's show, remember?
Oh, right, yeah. Who's Myra?
But we already told you. We solved that case.
Twice!
Likely story. I don't trust me for 1 second. That doesn't
Brain
need to
not
be made
braining.
radioactive. Hey, buddy. I've got a question.
Hey,
Ask
buddy.
away.
Hey, buddy.
How can we get to the moon again?
Hey, buddy. Okay. So maybe, oh, frig. Let's say
you
screwdriver.
Need a screwdriver. All right.
Agent Superball in the future. Ask Stinky in the early 80s. Ask Mama Bosco in the 60s. And we got one doesn't work.
Sorry. To get on, you'd better think.
Oh man, yeah. This is kind of like a brain tongue twister kind of thing.
It's
I don't
last
know.
year's version of Max. Hey, buddy. I've got a question. Ask away. How can we get to the moon again?
Really big trampoline. Let's try these other ones.
Really big trampoline. All right. Where do we get one of those?
Stinky in the early 80s, Mama Bosco in the 60s.
Ask Mama Bosco.
Oh, I'm assuming they're going to come back and just be like, nope,
well,
you lied.
2 hours we're never getting back.
Just between you and me, pal, I don't think those future versions of us know what they're doing. Hey, buddy. I've got... Ask away. How can we get to...
I mean, I have the screwdriver. That's the thing.
You need a screw... All right.
Oh, go talk to the other mariachis first? Okay. Well, I've just sent them off on a,
Why do
a
we
wild
keep
goose
listening
chase, so.
to future us?
All right. Let's have
It's
a chat
mariachi.
with you.
Hey, Mac. Which one of the
Captain
mariachis
Mariachi.
are you?
Oh, yo no soy mariachi. Soy capitán.
Soy Capitan?
Soy capitán.
The mariachi says he is the captain.
Yeah, I think we got that. Thanks.
Who are you guys?
We're salmon?
Wait, not the Sam?
You know who I am?
Of course, you're the famous recording star, no?
Well, I don't like to brag.
It is you. No one believed you could have a career with no talent at all, but you proved us all wrong. You're a hero to all of us who wish to sing.
Hey, very nice. That's probably why I need the recording contract. Which, like, okay, now that makes a heck of a lot of sense. Because before I was just sitting there being like, why do I need to get this recording contract off of them in the first place? Alrighty.
You've got to set Bosco free.
Oh no, senor. No one can enter the soul-crushing area once the protest has started. The rules, they are very explicit about this.
Alright.
You must be a great singer if you're the captain.
I could escape this 2-peso operation and become the greatest singer time has ever known.
Ooh.
If only I could ditch this dead weight.
Rivalry.
Recording contract.
Now it's getting interesting.
Where are we going?
Amigos, we are on course hasta la madre de todos los cumpleaños.
Friends, we are on course for the mother of all birthdays.
Sam, you've got to stop encouraging these guys.
Look on the screen. Triplets. And not just any triplets. They all have the same birthday.
Ooh.
What's so
Why,
hard
why
about
is your mission so hard?
Yeah, you just show up, sing, and leave everybody confused.
The others, maybe. But the Capitan cannot be so sloppy. Es muy importante that no one notice us or remember that we were ever there. For a year at least.
Oh, ha ha ha. Okay. Man, I'm trying to remember that. I guess that must have happened in a previous episode, and like I just completely forgot about it. Where it's just like, oh, it is somebody's birthday. Mariachi shows up. Da 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 da. Yep, I totally forgot about that. Anyway,
You want to start a solo career?
See, but that can never happen as long as we keep singing for the birthdays. How will I get my big break?
Permission to stop talking, Captain.
Granted.
I think I know what I'm doing. The listening mariachi.
What's your job around here, buddy?
Shh! Quiet, senor. Did someone say...
No, worst
Oh,
day,
no.
not birthday.
False alarm.
Okay, so this explains why the mariachis are able to just show up, like, spontaneously out of nowhere. I get it now.
Let me guess. You spend all your time listening for people to say birthday.
¿Qué? Did someone say birthday?
Yeah, Sam just said birthday.
Please, senors. My job is very important.
This
You
work
could do
is
better.
beneath you. It's tedious and error-prone.
Frankly, we think you should leave.
Nonsense. I have caught 6 of the birthdays today alone. The look of happiness and utter confusion on people's faces makes it all worthwhile.
Okay.
This must be the most boring job ever. Don't you ever get a break?
I get to go on the away missions.
So the Spanish people are the same person, but past, present, and future. I think I'm picking up what they're putting down.
Those away missions sound neat. Let's see you in action.
Don't be silly, senor. I can't just go and sing for no reason.
Come on, there's got to be tons of birthdays going on.
See, but we've already sung for all of those. We can only do it once.
All right.
Hey, Max, what happens on April 22nd?
I think that's Earth Day.
¿Qué? Showtime, people. Attention. Wait, you make the joke on me, eh? Pretty sneaky.
Oldest version went and picked up younger versions of himself.
Sayonara.
¿Qué?
The talking dog said goodbye.
I have an idea. An idea sitting in the back of my head. Actually, real quick, it seriously, this seriously does not work on any of the mariachis. Seriously.
I've already...
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't seem to work on these guys.
Great. All right, so I have an idea. Let's go back to the president's office real quick. Because I think I remember seeing something.
Finally getting the hang of this time travel stuff.
Let us change the course of time without fear or confusion.
Okay, there didn't happen to be anything on here that talked about
Let's
birthdays,
change the
did it?
national date.
Mexican Independence Day, Labor Day, anniversary by J Hat, Yom Kippur. All right, what day is it today? Mexican Independence Day, maybe?
The new official real date is September 16th, Mexican Independence Day.
This is awkward, Max. Are we supposed to get our new mariachi pals a gift?
I think destroying their entire evil operation is the perfect way to say, we care.
Dang. I was really hoping that there was like a birthday somewhere around this. Oh well. Guess not. Nothing else you need to do in the Oval Office. Okay. Brain currently braining. They're shifting into a more comfortable position. Let me think. You have anything to think or say for yourself, Max?
I wonder what all these undulating tubes and flash...
Atmosphere.
Literally or figuratively?
Yes.
Quite literally.
We should figure out how to ditch the crew and take this baby on a joyride.
I want to leave it outside Whitley Stryber's house and leave the car alarm on all night.
Don't wander too far, Max.
Try and...
Actually, hold on a second. I wanted to ask that other question.
Am I really that annoying when I'm on a case, always talking to myself? I can't open that door. It's locked.
I always assumed you were dictating your memoirs.
That's great.
Don't wander too far, Max.
Try and stop
You need the recording contract from the other Sam and Max, but they won't give it to you because they think they need it. All right. How do I convince them that they don't need it?
Don't wander too far, Max.
Try and...
Hey, buddy. I've got a question. Ask away. How can we get... Didn't you already? Yeah, and I'm going to keep asking until...
That's just how we...
Okay. A really big trampoline, toaster with wings, time-traveling phone booth, can of beans, heart of a champion. Need to get a clue. I mean, the only thing that I've got is a screwdriver. Time-traveling phone booth, 20-pound can of beans, heart of a champion. Need to get a clue.
You need a screw... All right. We've got one.
We'll trade you for a recording contract.
Sorry, pal. We need that...
What do we need it...
To get on Myra's show, remember? You'd better think of something else.
Okay. So I guess that means we should probably head over to Myra's show.
No way. I'm never going back there.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, fine. I can't go back there. There might be a way to make them forget why they need it. Oh, interesting.
Hey, buddy. Ask away.
You need a screwdriver.
All right.
Ask Agent Superball in the future.
Ask Agent Superball in the future. It's strange. None of the other characters ever lie about the quests. Hey, buddy. Ask away. How can we get... You need a screw... All right.
Stinky in the early 80s, Mama Bosco in the 60s.
We've got one.
We'll trade you.
Sorry, pal. To get on Myra's show, remember? You better think of something else. Hey, buddy. Ask away. How can we get...
Time-traveling phone booth, 20-pound can of beans, heart of a champion.
You need
to get a clue.
All right. Where do we get one of those? Ask
Superball,
Agent Superball.
Maybe to get to the moon, all we have to do is kill future us!
Hey, buddy. Ask away. How can we
we specifically asked about time travel.
You need a time-traveling phone booth. All right.
Okay.
Where do we get one of those?
And then you ask Superball about that. Oh, yeah, okay. You need to get Superball to say,
Ask Agent Superball
to wipe your mind about time travel. God, that's weird.
What is this place?
This is not our beautiful house.
How did we get here? Do I know you? Like a brother. Weren't you going to ask me something?
How to get to the moon, for instance.
Oh, right. How do we get there? You need a screwdriver. All right. Where do we get one of those? We've got one. We'll trade you for a recording contract.
Hey, Sam, don't we have a recording contract?
Yeah, but we need it for, I can't remember. It must be important, or we wouldn't still be carrying it. You kept it so you could bring it to us, right? I guess so.
Along with that carton of missile pops you promised.
Don't push it, Max. All right. Here you go. Well done, Sam and Max. That was the last of your quests.
You have scored 234 out of a possible 500 points.
Nice
Weren't you gonna
reference.
trade us something? Yeah. Here's that screwdriver you guys wanted.
Goodbye. We'll never forget all you've done here today.
Have fun on the rest of your adventures.
I'm even more confused than usual.
So am I.
I can't shoot future me.
What was that? What did you just say? Anyway, recording contract. There you go.
Here you go, Captain. Your ticket to musical stardom.
My very own recording contract. Now I can ditch this dead weight and become the international superstar.
A mariachi superstar. Yeah, well, good luck with that.
Oh, no, senor. Mariachi music is old news. I'm going to sing songs about trains.
Ooh, you like trains? Please tell me that comes up later in some sort of thing. All right. So now we got to get rid of the listening mariachi somehow.
You look like you could use a break.
Your mustache is drooping. There's that sag in your sombrero.
I appreciate that, guys. I really do. But I can't leave here until there is a new birthday.
Until there's a new birthday, eh?
Max, what do Australians celebrate on June 11th every year?
By any chance, would that be Perth Day?
Did someone say, got me again?
No, that's exactly why I was wondering, like, maybe that that calendar has got something to it.
Sayonara.
Okay, well, let me think back to all of this stuff here. When does somebody say something about a birthday? It's gotta be something, somebody. Other Sam will occasionally say something implying that he's also being controlled by the player. Oh, man. Man, when did somebody say something about a birthday? Did somebody have, like, a calendar that I could specifically point to and go, like, hey, birthday? Was it in my OG office, possibly? I'm trying to think to, like, everybody's calendars. And I'm trying to remember, like, whose calendar would do what. See, there's a calendar right there.
Smile Timber. Seems like only yesterday it was Gapril.
That's great. I lied to you. You do have to go back to the Ophel office. That's what I was thinking! But the thing is, I didn't see a single birthday on there, though. Like, I saw the whole, like... Was it Spanish Appreciation Day? Anniversary by J Hat. Autumnal Equinox. Yom Kippur Labor Day. Does somebody have a birthday in September? Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Oh, frig. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Whose birthday is in September? We talked about this at one point.
The official date has been changed. The official...
Today is somebody's birthday. Whose birthday was it? Somebody said something about a birthday? I'm never going to remember this. Who was it? Whose birthday was it? Because I distinctly remembered that there was somebody's birthday. Oh, ask Super Bowl what his birthday is. He's right there. Oh, frick. Okay.
Hey, Superball, is today your birthday by any chance?
No, sir, not particularly.
Okay.
Keep up the good work.
Well, then
Thank
when
you,
is your
sir.
birthday? Frig. Okay. Well, I'm going to make the assumption that his birthday would probably be on
The
anything
official
that...
date has been.
Hey, Superball.
No, sir, not per...
Hey, Super.
No, sir.
Okay.
We need.
What will it be, sir?
We want to.
Those with you.
How do I get him to cough up his birthday? How does he just, like, straight up tell me?
We'd like an.
We've already covered.
On second. We want it.
Very well.
It's for a.
That's Clyde.
Nah,
Just
never
keep
mind.
gladly, sir.
Keep up.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, I could literally go through every single one. Oh, time card scanner can tell? Oh, der herpedeep. I totally forgot. Okay. The 6th.
The official date has.
All right, and now I will ask him.
Hey, Superball, what day is it today?
It's the 6th of September, sir. It's my birthday.
Hey!
I said, it's my birthday.
Sorry I'm late, amigos. Did someone say birthday?
Here we go. And now I gotta get the heck out of here.
Wait up, guys. I'll be there in just a minute.
Nope. You fucked up.
Oh, no.
Gracias for the
Now you
song,
live on
senor.
Earth.
This has been the best birthday ever.
Ah, Superball got his own little birthday bash. Well, Jesus, thank you very much, Cecil. I appreciate that. I would not have remembered that or thought about that or even, like, had a little inkling of that. So we've got 2 out of the 3 mariachis taken care of. But how do we take care of this guy? He's got a whole bunch of questions, right?
You don't seem like a bad guy, Pedro. Quit this.
I told you, senor. I can't quit until I found all the answers. Like, how do I die? And which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Mm-hmm.
Adios.
How would one manage to figure that one out? I still have this cork. There's so much to keep track of in this episode. Agreed. Yeah. Well, if only there was a way that I could, like, print one of these things out.
Hey, don't touch that. Hey.
Brain refuses to brain.
It controls the time vortex around the soul-crushing area or something.
Okay, that's a time vortex. Can't really do anything with that. Can I talk to the Stormway?
Hey, pal. Must be nice finally getting out of that dirt after 1,000 years.
He's been buried all that time? Oh, that's so sad.
Funny seeing you guys here again.
If there's nothing funny about it, it's what we were carved to do.
Hey, lighten up on Sam and Max.
Oh, you're one to talk, Mr. One Offensive Stereotype after the next.
Now you're just being mean.
What are you guys doing here?
We were picked up right after the volcano erupted.
Obviously, it was a signal flare for the carvers to come get us.
See, we're not so good with the direction.
Let me take a look at this guy over here. The bridge button?
Attempt
Oh.
to enter soul-crushing area.
Well,
Please acknowledge.
Override. En San Pedro. Alamo Birthday Cordova.
Voice print match. Bridge override accepted.
Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. Photo?
They look like a zebra, but my Mexican friends assure me it's a donkey in zebra clothing.
Let me see. Looking around this whole thing. I mean, I'm still very perplexed at the piñata that's just hanging
It's
here.
the mariachi's colorful piñata.
I can't shoot it down. Because this would make for a really good distraction if I could figure something out. Portable AI, just throw
Nothing
it.
doing.
Nope. Okay. Tried shooting at it. Carbon date the
No
piñata.
siree.
Nope. Unfortunately, that was not born. I still have this cord.
Nope.
Nah. Might need to make him go to the other room. I see. Well, maybe that might just take like a little bit of talking.
We'd feel better if you'd give us Bosco's soul back.
Oh, don't worry, amigos. I'm watching the whole soul-crushing process to make sure he doesn't escape.
Great.
We'd feel better if...
Oh, I'm what?
This can't be a satisfying job for you.
Don't you want to quit and go away forever?
Oh, I got lots to complain about, believe you me. Who gets to be the Capitan? Pedro. Who gets to listen for the birthdays? Pedro. But who's stuck watching the clock and fixing the time card printer? Pedro.
Well, not anymore, because the captain's chair is now empty.
If you don't like your job, why don't you quit?
Being alone in here does let me practice the singing, and fixing the printer helps an old man feel useful.
Aw.
If you don't like...
And fixing...
Adios.
Man, oh man. Head back through here real quick.
Appears to be made of the finest... It's the elevator's emergency recall button.
In case I need it, I guess. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost on this one. I don't know. How do we pull him back in here?
The mariachis use it to listen across time and space for special occasions.
So that's one panel that we figured out what it does. Talk to the ship's computer? Let me think about what the ship's computer does.
We'd like to get a time card, please.
Issuing time card for embarrassing idol.
We really don't need another embarrassing idle time card.
Toner low. PC load time card.
We'd like to get a time...
Issuing time.
We really...
Toner low.
So long.
Get lost.
So I can use up the ink we're using the computer over here. Is that enough to, like... Does that distract him, then?
Hey, don't touch...
Don't touch that, I just changed it. What if I can just keep on printing time cards and eventually, like, he gets annoyed and comes in here?
We'd like to get a time...
Issuing time.
We really...
Toner low.
We'd like to get a...
Issuing time.
We really...
Toner.
We'd like to get...
Issuing.
This is likely not the answer, but...
We'd like to get...
Issuing time. Toner low.
We'd like to...
Issuing time.
We really...
Toner low.
Okay, I've done it 5 times. I'm pretty sure that's not it.
So long.
Get lost, failure.
Boo! Oh, okay. Apparently I need something else. Remote control, eh? Then where the heck do you get that? From what time period? What time period would even have a remote control? Okay, go using Super Ball's time card and pick up a remote control from there. What in the friggin' frack? Is that it on the desk? A Boxing Betty remote.
Max, have you been sending Boxy Betty to...
Hey.
What? Hey, buddy, throw us that remote control, would you? You're gonna need this. Thanks, buddy. Be you later.
Egg? What?
It's the mysterious egg we...
Okay. Apparently we needed to throw the Boxing Betty at some point in the timeline. Well, now we know, which one comes first, I think. Maybe. Egg. Frickin' egg. I'm just gonna try this, because I get the feeling that now that I have the egg, I might be able to, like, put it in front of him and just be like, hey, look at this egg. This is a neat old egg, isn't it? Go mess with the printer again? Well, give me a moment.
Hey, check this out.
What is that?
It's from, the beginning of,
Keep cool, Sam. You can do this.
It's from the beginning of the universe.
You're a terrible liar, Senor Perro.
All right, I admit it.
Now do you understand why I wouldn't make you vice president?
Okay. So I just have a random egg.
Hey, don't touch that. I just changed it.
Maybe I can throw the egg at something.
Nah. No way.
Nope. Kinda wish I could go and get this scanned at Bosco's. I think that'd be fun. I can't use the carbon dater to check the egg, though that would be funny, and that would be kinda cool. Okay, I messed with the printer and it didn't do anything. Any more ideas? Because I'm plumb out. Heading over to the exit door real quick. Okay, need to tell him how he dies. How do I figure that out? Shoot. I don't know the first thing about that. Oh, obituary for him. So, wait, there's only one place I know that there's a future. What? All right, let's check the bulletin board.
The bulletin board's all wet and ruined. We must get careless in the future.
Who cares?
Obituary.
It's an obituary from the local paper.
More trophies from our victims. Who'd we get this time?
Local mariachi Pedro died this week due to complications from...
From what? A perfectly aimed bullet to the evildoer's cold black heart?
I can't read the rest. It's too blurry.
Oh, man. Okay, then what could I do to possibly, like, fix that? I mean, maybe I can use the tar cake sample.
Not happening.
No? Okay. Oh, I need to change something in the past. So, do I need to, like, move the model volcano ever so slightly to the side? Or just, like, take the volcano? Oh my god. This is like some super complicated, confusing stuff. I'm running off of limited sleep.
It's the model volcano that started this whole mess.
Wait a second. Hold up. Frickin' egg?
Nuh-uh.
Oh. I was just like, do I sop it up with egg? No, you stop it up with a cork.
Ah.
It's for the good of
I
the
think that
future,
would have been
Max.
funny. That would have been a
Time
good
stream
reference to,
altered.
like, you know.
Jackass.
No, that would have been a good reference to, like, Link's Awakening, I think. Ah, I see that the vampire stick was inside the darts board. Okay, there we go.
Local mariachi Pedro died this week due to complications from inhaling ink ribbon fumes. What a waste.
Oh, well, guess what he's not gonna do now? Alright, heading back home. It's all coming together in the sloppiest way possible.
Good news,
I got it, buddy.
Seymour.
We found the gruesome details of your horrible demise.
Oi, what a stupid way to die.
I can think of stupider ways.
And I could help.
Kinda makes you wanna
Dumb
quit
ways
your job,
to
huh?
die.
Oh no, there are still so many big questions I want answered. But screw that stupid printer.
Okay. So now I can mess around with the printer.
Nobody's gonna need this worthless ink ribbon.
Hey,
Truly
can't just
useless.
Throw litter into the time vortex.
Yeah, Sam. Somewhere a time-traveling Native American is crying.
Where did it land?
At the rate we're going,
I can take a guess.
Last month at the castle in Germany.
That's great. I love that. That is so goofy. Anyway. Let me try and give egg.
Look, Pedro, from the beginning of the universe, honest.
You're a terrible liar, Senor.
Alright. Anything else I can do with this printer?
The printer has no ink.
Okay, fair enough. So what happens if I try to get the computer to print something off now?
We'd like to get a time card, please.
Issuing time card for embarrassing idol.
It's blank.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's terrible.
Lost. Failure.
Oh dear. This is about to be goofy. I mean, this isn't going to bring you to the beginning of time. That's just going to bring you to, like, a space without time or anything in it. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Just look at it, Max.
What am I looking at exactly?
Everything. Our entire universe, before the creation of matter and energy and quantum particles or something. It's at this spot that everything you know, or will ever know, will be Mr. Featherly.
Oh, hey guys.
What? What's what? I shouldn't be surprised, and yet somehow I absolutely am.
Mr. Featherly?
Sam and Max?
Are you really the oldest living creature in existence?
Or are you the last of a race of terrifying elder gods bent on restoring chaos to our upstart universe?
Neither. I assure you I arrived here quite by accident.
How'd you get here?
I was filming the climactic volcanic eruption scene in Midtown Cowboys, the motion picture.
Suddenly,
Yeah.
I found myself abducted onto some type of alien spacecraft. After a frightfully amateurish song and dance number, I was deposited unceremoniously into the beginning of the universe.
Oh, that old story.
Oh, you know, just a regular Tuesday.
Wait. There's a Midtown Cowboys movie?
Yes, well, I'm sure we were going to call you, but we decided to go in a different direction.
Oh, we have got to get a new agent, Sam.
How do you like it here around the Singularity?
I thought dinner theater in Ocala, Florida was dull. But that was nothing compared to, well, nothing.
Being here at the start of it all can't be all bad.
Well, I will give it one thing. The acoustics are outstanding!
That's not how you do it. You do it like this. Outstanding! Bok, bok, bok! Yeah, anyway.
Why don't you come with us, Mr. Featherly?
I'm sorry. I can't let you do that, Salmon Max.
What?
That chicken is the source of all life in the universe. Removing him would cause a catastrophic temporal paradox.
Catastrophic temporal paradox! Mr. Featherly's not the only chicken around here.
Okay, can we take a funny picture or
Apparently
something?
I am. And there's the rub.
See you around, Mr. Featherly.
Probably not, Sam, since he'll be long dead before we're even born.
Oh, right then. Hang loose, Philo.
Singularity.
That's the singularity from which the entire universe is going to spring in a mind-bendingly tremendous cataclysm.
Neat.
Sweet. Is our word good enough for that? Can we just go home and be like, yeah, it's a chicken. We literally know him. I don't know. I'm gonna see. Hello, mariachi. Okay, yeah, chicken came first.
Hey, we can answer one of your big questions now. At the very beginning of time, there was...
Turns out it's a chicken.
Oh, Max, you ruined it.
It's not that I don't believe you, senor. It's just I need proof.
Adios.
Thankfully you got a replacement for it. Right, of course. Again, mind-bending puzzles. I want to know how they came up with some of these. Some of these are just like absolutely crush your head bonkers. Whee! All right. Let's hand an egg to the Singularity.
Better not.
Oh, okay. Let's hand an egg to Mr. Featherly.
You've been doing a good job, Mr. Featherly, but we decided to cast someone younger.
Very well.
Thank you for the clip,
as long as I
Pink.
can leave this accursed... wait! What are you doing? Put me down at once!
Suck it up, Featherly. It only takes a day or two to get used to Sam's caustic B.O.
Curse you, Max and Sam!
Time stream altered. Jackass.
I do like the fact that, like, you know, the game lets you know, just like, congratulations, you figured something out. Okay, running forward. Goodbye, Egg. We knew ye well. That's where the source of all life comes from, though. We are all descendant of the all-godly chicken.
Put me down at once!
Not yet, Mr. Featherly.
Okay, okay.
Dear God, man! Do you ever wash that coat?
¿Qué onda con el pollo?
He's from before
Pollo.
time began.
Yeah, turns turns out the chicken came first.
It makes no sense. If that's the chicken, what's there and now?
Well, we left an egg.
Likely story. I'll have to see that egg. But... I'm just kidding. Boy, you past people are so gullible.
Wait! No! Don't put me back in there!
Any more questions about the nature of our existence?
No, the chicken was the big one. Vaya con Dios, Maxi Sam.
Woohoo! Now
Oh,
the
thank
spaceship
God.
is ours to command.
Stop the machine.
Ensign Sam, set course for ancient Rome. Our mission? To hug Caligula.
Stop goofing off, Max. We've got to extend that bridge and return Bosco's soul.
What's happening? I don't want to go!
Dang it, we're too late.
Whoops.
Great. Now we'll have to figure out how to get all up in there.
Well, I think the only way we're going to be able to do that is to, die ourselves. Likely. Alright, well, let's extend the bridge, just to get it started.
Attempt to enter soul-crushing area. Please acknowledge.
We got rid of them all.
Just make with the bridge already.
All right.
Fine, what the heck ever.
Hola, Sam.
Oh, hello.
and Max. You don't know us, but we are time-traveling mariachis.
With a warning from the future.
No, we met you.
Whatever you do not extend that bridge.
Bridge extended.
Uh-oh.
Foreign body in time vortex. Self-destruct sequence engaged.
Madre de Dios. Let's get out of here. We could cover some more birthdays. Okay, Pedro, you take the bog in the diner. Pedro, you take the statue-loving lady on Easter Island. I'll take the monster. Oh, yeah. Good luck, Maxi Sam.
Dang it. Spaceship about to explode? Oh, it was a mariachi
Setting
hat the whole
course for
time.
The beginning of the universe. Total destruction imminent. Please evacuate immediately.
So, Sam, is now a good time to start pulling my hair out and wetting myself in panic?
Knock yourself
Go
out,
for it,
pal.
bud.
Better hurry, though.
Oh, dang it. Okay, is there any way we can take Bosco's body?
Poor Bosco. The horror of time-traveling mariachis was too much for his weak heart to bear.
Okay. Nope. No, he seems very dead. Gotta love the UFO sombrero. And I do. And I love it. Mr. Featherly, AI... I'm also trying to think of, like, the Bermuda Triangle. There was something... There's gotta be something that I can do to move it.
No, we can't reach the portal from here.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Could I possibly shoot it? Okay, either that or maybe there's something over at the console over here that I could do something with. Come on, run, you fool! No, run, you fool! Suck button.
The soul vacuum's only strong enough to suck Bosco's corpse up halfway.
They can make a time-traveling spaceship, but they can't invent an interdimensional portal that doesn't lose suction.
Yep, it's about right.
It's already sucking.
Alright. How could I, like, loosen up Bosco a little bit, then? Mr. Featherly, I have an idea. Could you maybe flap your funny little wings and, like, make Bosco woo?
Nothing doing. Nope.
No, apparently not.
No siree.
Well, this sucks. Agreed. How do I make him lighter? Portable AI, tar cake sample. Maybe you can suspend Bosco in the air during the sucking process. Like with a pinata? The only thing I can think about. How is that pinata doing anyway?
It's the mariachi's colorful piñata.
Piñata. Okay. Does anybody have rope? I can conveniently leave that
Set
room.
off the self-destruct, Sam.
Doesn't matter, Max. Quick, into the time elevator. Hey, wait for us.
Kinda crowded in here already.
Yeah, good luck.
Man, I hate those guys.
Oh, dang it. Hey,
Emergency recall button disabled during self-destruct.
Well, that's
I'm
just
calling
stupid.
bullcrap on that. How frickin' dare you? Okay. So... Tractor beam?
That was our ticket onto this heap.
Okay. Is it our ticket off this heap?
Even in the future, they get reruns.
All right. Anything with the computer?
Hey, stop the self-destruct.
Impossible. Course set for the beginning of the universe. Destruction imminent.
How will we get out of here?
In thousands of tiny pieces, most likely.
I hate this kitschy little thing. All right.
Appears to be made of the finest leather from...
Okay, so the other Sam and Max have left. Now what do I do? Trying to look at all like the ropes and the streamers and stuff. Anything with the time controls?
Check this out, Max.
And all those tourists rubbing their hands all over.
You stopped time. Neat. Now make it go backwards.
Nose.
Ow! That's the best I can do, pal.
Okay, shoot. So, can I, like, make it stop? Possibly? Let's try and hit the suck button. Stop time.
So I say, no, I'm not going to start an earthquake, and he's all... Whatever, and I'm all... What does that mean?
Well, that's the kind of fun that doesn't last.
Okay, jam the controls. With what? Up, he's down. How do I jam the controls? How do I jam the controls? Once again, brain is not braining. Hello, photo.
It may look like a zebra, but
Okay, photo doesn't do anything.
the bridge is already...
Bridge is already extended. Can't do anything with that. Let me try and hit the suck button. No. This won't work. Because if I do
So I
this...
say... Whatever.
Well, that's the kind of fun that doesn't...
So I...
Okay, just holds him in place.
Whatever, and I'm all... What is...
Well, that's the...
Oh! I do have something I can guck it up with. I wasn't thinking sticky. I was thinking like screwdriver.
So I say, no, I'm not going to start an earthquake, and he's all...
And he's all...
It's already sucking.
Ah. There's something very chill all of a sudden now. So he's halfway now.
Approaching beginning of the universe. Destruction imminent.
Go, little buddy. It's now or never.
Where do you think this
We're
portal
using
goes?
Bosco's
Anywhere that's
corpse
not on a spaceship set
to get us through the
self-destruct and
portal.
hurtling towards the beginning of the universe.
All right, Sam. If this doesn't work, I'll see you in hell.
Oh, okay, good. Good thing we didn't just leave his body then. Oh, that's it? Oh, okay. I guess it will all be figured out in the next chapter. Holy crap. No, that was not the easiest chapter to do. Cliffhanger! I think that's the first cliffhanger that we've run into during this entire thing. The friggin' mariachi music. Do, do, do. Incredible. I love this episode, but it is super complicated. I agree. Like, I really like the way that things went, and technically, things made a lot of sense once I finally got around to, like, doing them, but, like, I don't think my brain would have made the logic leap, you know what I mean? You basically got to keep note of, like, everything that happens and that you come across. And my god, if you weren't, then you're going to be so super lost. Whew. Anyway, let's see if we get a next time on Sam and Max. There it is. Oh, is this how? This is how the Big Bang happens. Kaboom! Ah, and now everything makes sense. Everything has connected, and we are now in proper timeline. That's great. Get used to cliffhangers. Like every season 3 episode ends on a cliffhanger. Oh boy. Well, I'm fine with cliffhangers. It's just like up to this point that the games haven't really given us many. All right. Well, that was absolutely ridiculous. But I think it is now time for me to finish things up. I need to get a drink of water. But they really weren't kidding when they named this thing Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space, because this is like a lot of what goes on has to do with, like, you know, time anomalies and being in space. It's freaking cool. One of the reasons Season 3 is the best, it's basically one big continuous story. That's fun. Alrighty, well, I think that will do it for the stream. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it a heck of a lot. Unplugging my tracker. Doo-doo-doo. Anyway, my stream schedule is Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. What I'm going to be doing for the next couple of streams here, I've given it some thought, and I think I am going to do a casual stream on Wednesday of just some Minecraft stuff, though I was thinking about doing some, potentially doing the end portal and fighting the Ender Dragon, because I have all of the tools necessary to do that, and I'm sure that by then we're going to have all of the necessary, like, you know, all the necessary potions and things like that. Next week, Sam and Max go to hell! Oh yeah, I do remember that. And then we get saved by Santa's sleigh. So it'll be interesting to see how that, like, you know, converges. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be doing kind of more of a casual stream coming up next Wednesday. The other games that I'm currently playing right now are, again, Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space, which is going to be happening next week. And then on Saturday, I've been playing through Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, the remake specifically. And I have gotten through getting I've gotten the Crystal Star for the ocean area, or, you know, the abandoned island area. And I have not managed to get back to Rogueport just yet. We're going to figure out how to do that on the next episode. Alrighty, I'm going to take off here. Thank you guys very much for coming out. I appreciate it so much. Alright, that'll do it. See you next time.